talk to people and ask them how they're doing.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we do. Gonna have a real good time and talk to some people.
Gonna have a real good time, got some topics everyone wants to talk on the Discord, but we're gonna have a whole lot of tech problems as per usual. Yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Very good. I am not prepared. I'm not prepared for this program. Not prepared for this episode. Very good. Very good. Oh my god, somebody's already in the green room. Hi everybody, and welcome to my program. Oh, we got some chats here. Well, it's not it's our program. RM, when are you dropping? I don't know what that means. Just in time for the soulful melodies. Okay, guys, somebody's already in the green room. Let's talk to them. Pian?
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
What up, P?
Nothing much. Just staying low because I live in Brooklyn Center, and there is if I don't know if you've heard the news recently.
No, what's going on? Update us.
There's quite a few bangs and helicopter noises yesterday, and today I've never seen so many people park in my neighborhood. And where I was telling myself, there must be a high school football game or something. And then I'm just like, why is everybody wearing black to this football game?
Uh-oh.
But
So there's some protesting going on.
yes, but I'm staying safe.
Okay, you're not
as
gonna
safe
get
as
out.
I can.
You're not gonna get out there. You're gonna let things blow over.
Yeah, I'm gonna protect my dog.
Okay, what kind of
'Cause,
dog we got? What kind of dog we talking about here?
A shepherd mix.
Ooh.
Blonde
Okay.
shepherd.
So you're a little bit protective.
Yeah, 'cause any baiting will just scare him, you know,
Yeah, dogs
make him run
hate
to his kennel.
dogs hate that kind of stuff. Fireworks, anything like that sets them off. Sets these fools off.
But yeah, anyway, how's your day going?
Pretty good, pretty good. But hey, actually, I'm gonna visit New York soon, so let's hang out, okay?
New York?
Yeah.
No, I live in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota.
Oh God, Jesus. Okay, so let's get this straight. Okay? You live in Brooklyn, but you're visiting Minnesota.
Brooklyn Brooklyn Center. That's
Brooklyn-
the name of the city.
So you live in the center of Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I think I got it. I think I understand.
I stand in the middle of Madison Square.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
that's what Brooklyn Center is. Okay, I think I get it now. Well, man, sort of crazy that they're that they're protesting there. But I'll see you soon. Okay, Pian.
Hey, can I give some recommendations quick? Cause
Yeah, I
I
was actually
last
gonna
time.
ask you. I did watch Handmaiden. Have you seen that?
Yes, I have.
It's a bit.
That
It's a little bit of a pornography movie, and I like that. What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely one you wanna like schedule to try to get as many friends as possible and family members to watch
Yes.
with you.
Yes. I watched it with my grandmother, who's, she's a very devout Catholic, and I was like, this will be a nice movie. It's about like a handmaiden. It's an old tale, and she was very
Right.
shocked. She was very shocked at first, but then she was like, I actually like it a lot. And I was like, uh-oh.
You're
Grandma's
giving
getting
each
out
other
of control.
side-eye?
Yeah, I gave her the side eye. Well, let's hear
That's
your
so cool.
suggestions.
I'm sure people have already suggested Akira if you haven't seen that for anime.
Yes, I have seen
Movie.
Akira, but it's been a while. I was looking through one of the Akira. You know how there's like a million Akira books? I was looking
Yeah.
through one of those. You know, the Akira art never gets old to me. It always looks good.
Yeah, it's I don't know how to describe it. I enjoy it too. But it's just like a thing about anime is that like I wish there was, maybe I just haven't found the right one, but I wish there was just an anime as good as like Breaking Bad. You know what I'm saying?
A Breaking
Like-
Bad anime.
No, like as good. Like I feel like there's so much filler in so many animes and so many like drawn out things where like Breaking Bad, I don't feel that. Like it's like what, like, is there a perfect anime out there? We're both looking for it, I think.
Let me get this straight. So you live in Brooklyn, New York, and you want to see an animated version of Breaking Bad, basically. I think I've got this conversation straight. No, I know what you mean. You want something a little bit more like you want something kind of like gritty and like with very complex characters and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
The only thing that, well, there is kind of stuff like that, but we need to get like we need to get one of the anime corner experts on this. Like
Yeah, I think
the only
so.
thing I can think of is like, I mean, I haven't seen it in a while, but stuff like Paprika maybe, but that's more like psychedelic. So
Yeah. Paprika, Perfect Blue.
yeah, stuff like that.
Have you
So
seen Tokyo Godfathers?
Tokyo Godfathers? No, but I think that's actually on my list. Should I watch it?
Yes, that's a really good one.
Let's put it on the list. Put it on the recommendation list. The
Okay, you can now flush me. I got a recommendation in.
Okay, you're getting flush Pian. Bye-bye.
Whee!
Flush that guy. He's got to get his story straight. First, he's like, oh, Berserk. Where's my recommendation list? Where in Christ's name is my recommendation list? What did he say? See, he was talking about some cartoon about Brooklyn or something. Tokyo Godfathers. Tokyo Godfathers. Somebody said Berserk in there too. Okay, Berserk. Been meaning to watch that. Guys, there's something I want to talk about really quick. How many plot points can hinge on a wife being dumb, annoying? What are you guys talking about in the chat? I don't know if you guys know this artist. She's an artist. I would say one of the kind of one of our great sort of like songstresses of our time, and her name's Bhad Bhabie, I think is how it's pronounced. Let's look at Bhad Bhabie here. I was watching this here. I'll play a little bit of this. I was watching this, and it's called "Who Knows Me Better Challenge" with Bhad Bhabie. And it's best friend versus boyfriend. And let me just play a clip of this.
My favorite movie.
Okay, so what's my favorite movie?
Okay, you get the point because you're obnoxious. What is my favorite movie?
And just to like skip to the punchline of this, her favorite movie is The Grinch. And I was just like watching this. Like, of course her favorite movie is The Grinch. Like, I bet, you know how they say, you can see the Great Wall of China from outer space, or you could see it from space. I bet you could hear Bhad Bhabie laughing at the Grinch movie from outer space. She's like, just like laughing her ass off at the Grinch. I like every time I think of her just watching the Grinch, just laughing her ass off makes me so happy and proud. So just wanted to turn you guys on to that. To Bhad Bhabie's channel. Lots of interesting stuff. She's also calling Dr. Phil out, which I kind of enjoy. Somebody's finally, hopefully, going to bankrupt Dr. Phil. So on the line now, we have a guy who's related to
Blue Chew. Only old people will die, and we don't really need to worry about that. What I want to do
How's it going,
is
Aaron?
Blue
How's it
Chew.
going?
What up? Is this David Pakman's Blue Chew?
Oh, is it ever?
What do you got for us today?
So after we last met and I ascended to Blue Chew godhood, took me a long time to come down from that, but as I was laying there with my azure glow slowly fading away and all the secrets of the Blue Chew fading from my mind, I managed to write down some things. With that, I've made some big money moves.
Ooh,
In the past
okay.
few days, I bought a new microphone.
Oh,
I'm doing
very
good.
nice.
One could call me the Tony Montana of the Blue Chew business.
Very good. You're
And,
that Blue Chew money's burning a hole in your pocket.
Oh, is it ever?
Okay. Let's
And,
hear it.
I've got something big.
just to
I've got
catch
something
up-
big for you. Turn the video on real quick.
Just to catch up the audience a little bit here before you get started. Last time we talked, you had kind of like ingested so much Blue Chew that you became sort of a Dr. Manhattan kind of blue.
Yeah, it was a Dr. Manhattan type situation, except I was much more blue, and I was fully torqued up.
And
like to say.
you're David Paxton's Blue Chew dealer, and things seem to kind of always be going wrong. And like David Paxton's a really hard guy to deal with because he's really deeply addicted to this Blue Chew. So I think everybody's caught up now. Where are we at now with all this?
We
situation?
call him David Peepman because he likes to peep on me when I'm using the bathroom at his place. But
Ooh.
anyways, that's unimportant.
Okay.
What's important right now is my new product. I've invested all my money in this, and I think it's really going to take off. All right.
Right, let's hear it.
I'm calling it Crypto Chew.
Uh-oh.
We're using the power of the blockchain to solve soft wieners.
Oh my God.
Now, there are some problems with this. Producing each crypto pill does require using the same level of energy that it takes to power the entirety of Europe for 80 years.
Oh gosh.
And I am creating it with a bunch of shipping containers full of graphics cards that are powered by oil generators.
This is how the crypto world works. You just got to kind of burn the world's resources, but it sounds worth it so far.
But yeah, it does. Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do anything right now because all I've really done is taken a PNG of the Blue Chew logo and used Inspect Element to change the name to crypto and then put like the matrix code over that. And I'm selling it for $500 a pop. But it's big, buddy. You're gonna want to get in on this on the ground floor. I'm already telling you.
This
You're
sounds
really
like
gonna want to get in on this.
this sounds like a really sound investment. What's the minimum that I could, or what's the maximum?
500 shoe coins.
Okay, done. Consider it done.
500 shoe coins. Have you invested in that yet? That's my other venture that I'm doing. I'm advertising Crypto Chew on the new podcast. I'm editing the first episode of that after this. Because,
very good.
I've been busy all day, setting up the oil generators, and I also have to juice an exotic bird for every coin as a trust benchmark to make sure that it's not counterfeit.
Whatever you got to do to squeeze those coins out. What's the podcast name?
Whatever I got to do. We're calling it Host Chat right now.
Host Chat?
Host Chat because there are 10 hosts.
There's 10 hosts?
There's 10 hosts, and we're not very good at not interrupting each other.
Will you invite me on this podcast or what? I'm not funny enough guest?
You're already in the server for it. We talked about this the second time I was on here.
But remember, I have dementia, so I pretty much forget anything.
Oh, right. I forgot that you're 90 years old, and that's why you need to buy all the Blue Chew from me.
That's exactly right.
All right.
right.
Was I not supposed to say that? That I'm as well?
Now you're getting flushed. All right. Well, I'll hit you up.
Oh, bye.
I'm going to hit you up. I'm going to hit you up. Bye-bye. I'll hit him up on his show. I'll hit him up on it. It's saying 0. It's saying 0 people are watching this. Am I streaming wrong? Good God. Why can't I figure out how to make this thing work? Why can't I figure out how to make streaming work? Let me try. Let's just try this. And do you think, well, I got a few topics today if you guys want to talk about it, which is one, which is number 1. I think I'm actually not streaming. That's great. You're watching on Twitch. There's no video. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, there it is. You're watching on Twitch. Looks like it's There's no video. Okay. Oh, unbelievable. There we go. It appears to be working. Okay, so a few topics today. Still wanted to talk about if anybody has any horror movie ideas. You are live. You are live! If anybody has any horror movies, put it out. But let's try to get some. So Handmaiden I watched. We got some other crap that I still need to watch. If you guys got any other horror movie recommendations, some more deep cut stuff that we might not know about, bring it up. And the other thing is, let's get some treat suggestions. But before we get into that, I got to do the Blue Chew. Not the Blue Chew. I can't get Blue Chew to sponsor my show, so I got Gray Chew. Guys, they actually sent me this email that's like, try to relate your own experience with Gray Chew. And Gray Chew, I will say, and you'll hear David Paxton and Sam Cedar will do this. They'll be like, oh, it's really great. This is a personal experience. And I will say, Gray Chew, it tastes like meat. It tastes like whatever, if you've ever heard of a food called chipped beef, that's what Gray Chew tastes like. Chipped beef. And it's in an interesting taste. And it's questionable at best, I would say. Let's talk to Dust Bunny. Dust Bunny, what up? Dust Bunny. Hey.
So shocking for me because I'm watching on YouTube and it's got a slight delay. So I know, shocking. How are you doing?
Okay, so look, pretty much every stream I've done is, there's a tech problem. Is the stream working correctly?
You know what? Let me look. Let me pull it up.
Okay,
I can imagine it's just a couple seconds behind. I muted it because I don't want to hear myself talk. I want to hear you.
You ever see those streams though? It's not jerky and weird or anything?
No, you're running crystal clear. I can see every pore in your face and it looks good.
Very good. That's what I'm going for exactly. I got a new 4K. I got an 8K camera streaming just so you could see 8K.
I didn't know there was that many Ks in there.
There's a lot of Ks and it's just so you could see every kind of every problem with my forehead and face. You can
Hey, it's not problems, they're little perfections.
Very good.
That's what those are.
I like that spin.
Say again?
I like that spin that you put, a positive spin.
Yeah, it's 2021. Everyone's had a rough time over the past little bit. So,
exactly.
Positivity as run of the mill as positivity can be. Might as well try it.
Well, what do you got for us tonight? What's going on?
Not much, honestly, just hanging out. I was actually, speaking of technical problems, I was up next in the green room last Monday when the Vadim situation was going on.
Ooh.
And you got to Vadim on, but I just got to hang out with your wonderful people behind the curtain, so big shout outs to them. Made me feel very welcome in the community, in the Discord. That was cool. So
we got some nice people in here. We got Coward, who teaches your kids, Castle.
Everybody.
They're all very nice.
Everybody. Yeah, you got a good crew.
They're way too cool.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be on the show, I watched this stuff. I came across it maybe a couple months ago. Can't remember. But I just watched it while I practice the drums because it's just nice content to not necessarily zone out to. Of course I listen to you.
Very good.
While I'm doing menial tasks. But what are you up to?
Menial sort of menial mindless task. Wait, you're a drummer, you said?
Yeah, sure. You know what? Yeah. All
just
right, I'm
own
gonna
it.
admit that.
Say own it. Yes, I'm a drummer.
I'm a drummer. I love it. I play other stuff, but I love the drums.
Who's your drummer? Who's your drum idols? The guy with one arm? From Def Leppard?
No, I don't listen to Def Leppard, but he's probably so cool. He's probably so cool.
He's probably pretty cool.
I don't know. That's a really good question because there's, like if I'm gonna be like guilty pleasure, like
Hmm.
Trey Cool from Green Day is really good. If you listen to American Idiot, you're like that guy can hit some double kick strokes pretty great.
He's a good. He
Um,
seems like a nice enough dude. That guy.
yeah, and what Jeremiah Green from Modest Mouse,
Okay.
Lonesome Crowded West, but then there's also all like Ginger Baker, and there's so many people. There's so many drummers out there.
Keith Moon. How about Keith Moon? People, I feel like
Keith
drummers
Moon,
always get obsessed with Keith Moon, so we like him.
of
Friend of
course.
the friend of
who's
the
the one-
show, Keith Moon. I call him.
Who's the one who died? Neil Peart. I don't
Oh, yeah,
listen
Neil
to
Peart.
Rush, but I know that he died.
You think you're
Rest in
too cool.
peace,
You think
Neil
you're
Peart.
too cool. You think you're too cool to listen to Rush. You're like
I know I'm
that's
cool to
nerd
listen to
music.
Rush. I know I'm too cool to listen to Rush.
Okay, very good,
No, I
very
just
good.
haven't gotten around to it. I have to ask for your consent. I need you to say yes. Do you mind if after this stream I screen cap this and I put this on my YouTube channel to validate myself that I was acknowledged by the bigwigs?
I hereby consent. Yeah, do it. Go
You
for it.
hereby consent. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Do it and
That's
play
wonderful.
play those drums correctly. Will you send? You can do it, but you got to send a video of you playing drums.
To you?
Yeah, to me, privately.
Okay. Yeah.
No, just
okay,
put
yeah,
it put it on YouTube and send it to me.
Okay.
All right.
Sure, I'll do it. All 22 of my subscribers will love that.
You got anything to recommend, or you want to get You want to get the flusheroo?
You were talking about movies, anime. I'm watching what's that called? Attack on Titan right now. Holy
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
That stuff's so nuts. I don't know if you've ever saw that.
I've seen
Um,
bits of it. Is it worth watching? Because I kind of got started with it, and I was like, "Uh-oh,
Yeah,
this seems like the thing you
yeah.
really got to devote some time to."
It's real slow at the start. The first season is like a whole fucking battle or whatever. I don't know. It's great though.
Okay.
It's gruesome. But thank you for having me on. Great
Bye bye.
times.
Bye bye.
Mwah.
He gets flush. He gets the flush on Titan. Zach Hill doesn't play drums. He is the drums. Yeah, a lot of people like Zach Hill. A lot of drummers seem to like Zach Hill, which is, it's kind of cool that he's in like a, what do we call Death Grips? That's another topic. What is Death Grips? Are they a rap? Are they rap rock? That's the topic of the night. Is Death Grips rap rock? Mary Kate? Mary Kate.
Oh, damn. How's it going?
Hey, what up?
Mary Kate, hi.
You finally got backup singers. I'm really happy for you.
How are you? What's going on? You feeling okay?
You know, I'm doing fine. I'm
Very-
doing fine.
Very good. Everybody's glad to hear you're back. Mary Kate pulling through, probably one of the MVPs of the Discord, right?
Well, yeah, and we're glad you're back too, because like when you didn't upload on Friday, everything fell apart. The entire community just collapsed in on itself. And Castle and I were talking, and he's like, "Oh my God, RM finally broke his neck. It's over." like we knew this was gonna happen, and so we're really glad to see that you are alive and well.
Thank you. Yeah, that was sort of the health problems week. Everybody was falling apart. And again, I'm an old man with dementia who just now my neck just hurts for no reason. So that's a very exciting development for me. For just life as an old person, as a decrepit fossil, as we call it.
Of course.
So what's going on with you? You got anything going on? Anything exciting for us tonight?
Nothing too exciting for me. But of course, I do have my very stupid questions that one person in chat once said were like bad chain email questions from 2007.
No, you don't listen to those haters. Don't listen to those haters.
Well, here's my bad email question for you.
Yes.
Here we go. So I noticed, so you've seen in the comments, like you're wearing, like, I feel like this is one of the OG shirts that you've got on right now. There was this tweet that went viral several years ago, and it said something like, "I can't make too many friends. I only have 9 shirts," or something like that. And I was wondering, how many shirts do you have, do you think?
Ooh, how many shirts do I have? This would be, well, first let's preface this that since this pandemic thing, we've all been kind of wearing the same like 3 outfits, right?
Have we?
I
I'm
did.
kidding.
Okay. By we, I mean that I have been doing that. So yes, this is probably one of my. This is a sweater, but it's probably one of my very few clothing items. So, look,
It's a nice clothing
look,
item.
Mary Kate. The subtext of your question is: are you a filthy person? And the answer is absolutely yes. Just wearing
I'm here for it.
wearing the same unwashed sweater over and over again, for sure. Yes.
It's got Blue Chew residue all over the place.
It's got a Blue
No.
Chew dust for sure.
None
Yuck.
of us have cleaned our rooms. It's fine.
All right, Mary Kate, I'm gonna flush you, but come back whenever you want. Just jump in the thing, okay?
Thank you, sir. You have
Bye.
a lovely stream.
Bye bye. We love to hear from Mary Kate. Mary Kate. Okay, let's talk to M real quick. Emma.
Oh
M.
no, I'm not ready.
You better get ready.
Shit, here we go.
You want to you want to try again later?
Yeah, wait, can we go? No, fine. Let's do this. Let's get
Okay.
over.
What do you got?
I have no horror movies. I was just gonna say I feel like I'm in the same boat as you. I'm like, give me something. So I'm just copying your list.
Very good. Well, have you seen Handmaiden?
No, I feel like I'm basically living a handmaid.
Oh no.
know-
Well, you don't want to say that before you see it because it's got some real pervert stuff in it.
Gosh, oh, I was just gonna be like hashtag just girly things, you know?
It's really good though. It's a really good movie. I know I'm behind on The Handmaiden, but it's very good movie. It's like got some Hitchcock elements to it. It's got some creepy horror stuff. Very good movie. The Handmaiden.
Ah.
I don't know how I missed that one.
I feel like I was like trying to get in on it, and then people started dressing up like that for Halloween. I was like, no, I'm gonna take a step back.
I'm gonna pat. Well, you're thinking of The Handmaid's Tale, which
Oh,
I made.
hey, what's the Handmaiden then? What's
It's
it?
I believe it's a Korean movie. I want to say either Korean or Japanese. Very, very good. I was like, how would somebody dress up like that? Because it's just like
Oh.
fancy old. It would be like somebody dressed up in like a fancy old dress or something. But
Oh yes, I'm looking
Handmaid's
I'm looking
pretty.
at it right
The
now.
Handmaiden's pretty intense. I gotta say. So be warned.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm ready for. I mean, I saw Parasite, right? That's like
Very, very
like,
similar.
That was my introduction to Korean
Yeah.
film.
Very similar vibes. Very similar vibes.
Okay, and then I don't know. I'm trying to think. There's a campy kind of movie I wanted to suggest to you. It's called Funny Games.
Oh yeah, Funny Games. I remember that one.
Have you seen the American one or the original one?
You know what? I'm pretty sure I've seen the American one with the dude from all those movies. What's that guy's name?
Exactly. It's
He's
the guy
one
who
of those
owns-
dudes who's like super famous, but like you never really like learn what his name is. Whatever
They're
happened?
just famous enough, but not enough to breach the name recognition.
He's like almost like he's like Leonardo DiCaprio if we didn't know Leonardo DiCaprio's name. That guy.
Oh my gosh! Ouch.
Did you hear that guy talking about playing the drums? You think he was showing off?
Yeah, I feel like it. Like, I mean, and now I feel like I gotta step up my game. I can play the bass clarinet, so
Ooh, way
watch
cool.
out.
Way cooler
I
than
was
the
go-
drums.
I was gonna say every time now when I'm listening to like a score, and then you hear like that deep like E flat kind of sound, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's my instrument. Like that's my girl. Listen to her.
Hell yeah. Bass clarinet does not get enough attention. All right. Well,
Really underappreciated.
you gonna come on the stream and play some of that bass clarinet ever or no?
So what I was gonna ask, actually, I was like, because again, just a reminder, this Wednesday, my B day, sweet 15.
Mhm.
I want to have a karaoke party in the server. Can we make this happen?
Yeah, 100%. I was actually trying to trying to figure out a way to do karaoke. You got to figure out how it works though, and then explain it to me,
Well,
okay?
so I guess I'll be the test trial because I'm literally trying to like research this right now. So you can kind of just see what kind of disaster this may or may not be.
Okay.
How about that? I don't know.
Okay.
So far I've just been given the suggestion to use Zoom
Mm-hmm.
or like or I have there's like a Chrome extension called Watch Together, so we can like queue up different YouTube links for karaoke like versions of songs. So that might be the best bet. But
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, look.
if you want to put me as your IT tech support, let me know.
Okay. All right. I'm going to flush you, but let's figure out this karaoke thing, okay?
I'm down.
All right.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Flushing.
Right when she was saying flushing toilets, she got flushed. That's pretty good. Very, very good. So guys, remember the very important topics today are, what are they again? More horror movies. Did I say what's a good treat? What's a good treat that we should eat? Somebody says, hey, at RM Brown, I watched Beta Boys. It was really funny. Yeah, I helped write this show called Beta Boys. You guys can find on YouTube. Go watch it. You know what? I watched it back and I'm like, you know what? I gotta. If you're gonna do some kind of, this is the lesson from this. If you're gonna do something online, nobody knows who you are. You gotta come with the jokes real quick. No wasting time. Get to it really quick so that people don't just say, I don't know who this idiot is. That's my writing stuff. Shenanigans? Shenanigans?
Are you there? Oh, she's
Oh my gosh, I was muted the entire time. Hi.
You gotta unmute. You gotta unmute yourself.
Okay, I've unmuted myself. I have a voice and it deserves to be heard. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Raise, don't hide that light under a bushel, as they say.
Aw, yeah.
Well,
But no, really. But everybody has convinced themselves and every artist at any point has convinced themselves that what they're making doesn't deserve their time, doesn't deserve their love, doesn't deserve their attention, right?
Exactly. It's like a little trick you play on yourself of like, nobody likes this. This is not good.
Yeah, exactly. And it really hit hard that somebody said not only, oh, I like this, but I like this and here's some thoughts about it. And I like this and here's a name you should look up, right?
Yes.
So I looked into David Lynch a little bit because I had no idea who the heck, like in the conversation, I'm like, oh yeah, of course, David Lynch.
What? Wait a second. Shenanigans. You never even heard of David Lynch?
No, I was just going to go with it and look it up later.
Holy moly. So you watch? So wait a second. So you went from having no idea who this guy even is to watching some of his stuff?
Yeah, mostly, honestly, I watched that 8.5 minute video. I watched that video 3 times.
Is the monkey one?
Everything at work.
The monkey movie?
I don't think it's that. It's just 8.5 minutes of David Lynch being an absolute something or other. I forget.
Well, okay, yeah, I've seen that video too. It's on him on YouTube, just like, being a weirdo.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow. Okay, so you got to watch one of his movies and then come back and be like, here's my experience coming in. And don't read anything about it or anything. Just go watch it and then be like, here's my blind opinion of David Lynch. Would be very good.
Yeah, I think that's the way that David Lynch is meant to be experienced, having just seen him act in public.
If I were to try to convince anybody who maybe didn't like David Lynch of why David Lynch is good, that would probably be the angle I would take of, you know what, like when you go to the movies, like let's take like one of the most common example people give, which is like the Zack Snyder movies or the Marvel movies or whatever, is exactly what's going to happen. Everything is kind of given to you very slowly and easily. And you're not going to get too many surprises. With the David Lynch movie, you walk into that theater, you don't know what's going to happen, And that's like what movies are supposed to be, in my view. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that a lot. And, you don't have to, just for a second, you don't have to undermine yourself either. Because we all do that, right? And that's a lot of what our humor is too, but I hear the sincerity in it, and it like hits, you know?
You would like his book too. He wrote a book all about making movies and being an artist and all that stuff. It's called Catching the Big Fish. And if you could get the audiobook version, it's really funny.
Catching a Big Fish?
Catching the Big Fish. And there's a part, it's all about him being an artist and him like, directing his first movies. And there's a part where they all have like funny like headlines, each tiny chapter. And one of them's like, how to be an artist when you're first getting started. And his what he says is something like, if you can get some time to do work and maybe get a little bit of food, you'll be okay. And I don't know why a little bit of food. He thinks that like people who are directing movies or something like don't have access to food or something. I like that.
It isn't. Yeah, but I think that there's also something very true there, right? Like if you are an artist professionally, sort of like what you do, you have a level of alienation from your work that's sort of inescapable. You have an audience to talk to, right? Sort of.
True.
I mean, you're doing everything that you can to break the format of being a YouTuber.
True.
And I love that a lot. And also I love the way the Discord people act. So I made a whole like thing. Also, quick thing on Originality before we get too far away from film, because you're a film head. You're such a film junkie. I love it.
I like it. Yeah, I like those things.
That's really cool. Yeah, film friends are the friends that you keep forever, basically.
Okay.
So yeah.
Better be.
So yeah, right. So Originality, like it's not treated the same way. Like if you make a reference in a film, or even like frankly in like old school visual art, if you make a visual reference, you're like, oh, this is. And I don't know why we've like adopted this sort of weird essentialist. Like I think it's a product of copyright law, honestly. Like a subconscious thing just over time.
Like, I think that's true.
Yeah, but also people just think, oh, it has to come from. It's sort of a romanticist notion too, right? That it can't be in reference to something. It has to be from my heart, right?
Yeah, totally.
But like in film, it's like, actually, I'm tipping my hat to you.
Wait, I have to interrupt really quick. Somebody in the chat said, somebody in the chat mentioned that David Lynch did, and this is, I'm so glad that somebody remembered this. David Lynch did a guest spot on the Louis C.K. show, and I actually have a drop from it, and I'm going to play it right now.
Well, here's the thing with that, champ. That's short for champion.
Oh, I have to go to the stream to hear that.
You already missed it, but you'll hear it eventually.
Yeah, no, I'll go back and listen to this.
He's a great actor too, and I have to say, that's one of the great cameos of all time. David Lynch playing like the coach of Louis C.K. when he's about to do like a talk show. Okay, sorry, I derailed. I derailed shenanigans.
So I want to just say disclaimer first before we get into it, because otherwise your brain is going to deconstruct everything wrong with the rest of it. So there's consent that we care about in this group, and we care about agency and freedom, and those are all sort of very related things that I don't yet have a core principle fitted to.
Those are naughty thoughts.
Maybe that's just good by itself.
I like this. This is part of is this part of the Toiletist art movement manifesto?
This is the Toiletist scripture.
Very good. Very good. I like this.
Yes.
Just to catch anybody up who doesn't know, we're trying to start a huge international art movement called Toiletism, where if anybody has input on what the manifesto should be, please do it. And it sounds like you got
no
good
try,
stuff.
only do.
Right, exactly.
So the manifesto needs to be written on toilet paper. I think maybe we should collect them, but wait until your toilet paper is down to the point where you think like you're at the right, you don't want to waste your toilet paper.
Yeah,
and then just pull it off. But you also want it to be connected, right? You want it to be connected to the scroll. And I can handle all this. Like, I'm Jewish. I've handled a Torah. I'm ready.
Perfect. Okay, so you have experience. Beautiful.
Yeah,
perfect.
If people want to mail me their scriptures, a scripture came to me, though. It was gifted upon me by our god Spyro, probably.
Oh, you know what? We should have something like that where
Spyro
someone came down. Yeah, it's maybe Spyro.
Reasonable Messiah Brown.
It could be Spyro. Maybe it's Castle.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Maybe we'll make some elaborate backstory about Castle. That Castle.
The Holy Ghost. It's already. It's all done.
Yeah. Oh, it's already done.
The religion already exists. Yeah, you're just part of it.
I want to do
you're
like
part
maybe
of the Trinity.
It would be funny if maybe Castle. Castle went out to the woods for some reason, and he stayed out there for like a week, 7 days and 7 nights. Castle stayed out, and he saw a vision came to him, and a big part of the religion is him trying to manifest what he saw out in the woods, but it's very difficult. So
Yeah, that sounds like something Castle would do. After all, he did watch the Snyder Cut, and that's like 4 hours long.
Oh boy.
Dang. No, it's worth it.
He's gonna get
the first hour is crap, but after that, it's pretty okay.
All right. Okay. I'll give it another chance, maybe.
And actually, I would even disclaim the first part, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are some things that happen in the first act that would only happen in a paper comic book. They don't translate well to film, but if you're a big comic book nerd and you're really, like there's a part where, I don't want to spoil anything, but a hat lands on the hood of a car.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the only thing that's left of that guy.
Yeah.
It's good. You'll like it.
He's you know what? That's a good point. Like there is a lot of that stuff, especially from what I've seen of it. It's the same with 300 too, right? Where it's very visual. It's almost like he's skipping the film medium and going right into comic book. But all right, look, I'll give Snyder Cut another chance, but I'm gonna have my thumb on the home button to get out of it if it's not good. Okay.
True.
All right.
That's fair. I would say if you watch the second hour and you don't want to watch the third hour, then you don't want to watch the rest of the movie. You can quit at halftime.
I skipped to the Joker part and I was like, oh, geez, Louise, this is not very good either.
It's not even the same movie.
Good God Almighty.
Yeah, it's really, really odd. So I just have a couple of principles of toiletism, and I'll have this more written out in the
rattle them off. Rattle those bad boys off.
Okay, so there's love, which is the first one.
Okay.
Yep. Don't be a doink. Only smoke the doinks. Also, this is there's the oath of love and support, which has to do with supporting anti-capitalist propaganda.
Very good.
Yep. Oath of gleeful subversion, happy mischief, and memery. Some of the funniest people I have ever met in my life are in this Discord, including Spyro, which is why Spyro is God. Castle is the Holy Spirit, obviously. And
like
you
a
are
trinity.
reasonable Messiah Brown.
Very good.
Do you approve? Is this canon?
That the Messiah part, that might get we could get into troubling territory
buddy.
pretty quickly.
I don't know. You got a pretty secular community.
Okay, perfect. I'll take it.
You had the creationist cat on, who is here, by the way.
Oh yeah, I gotta get him in.
Yeah.
Where?
Hey, it's Vadim. Actually, not
Vadim?
that. Yeah.
Okay,
Vadim is pretty cool.
All right, we got to get Vadim in. I might have to flush you. You want to talk again?
Yeah,
talk
I just
later?
got a couple of. I can be so fast. Oh my god!
Fire them
later.
Fire them off.
I want later. Can I have later?
Yeah, do later.
Can you tell me when later is?
How about?
I'll be listening.
How about come back in 20 minutes?
All right, I will be there when I am summoned. Good day to you.
Jump into the green room. Bye. That's bye. You get the
bye.
Okay, let's talk to Vadim, because VIP. He's a VIP. Vadim?
Yeah.
What up, dude?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what up? How are you?
This actually isn't Vadim. This is RM.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
This is you from the future.
Oh my God. Oh, I knew this was gonna happen.
I'm calling you 2.5 hours from the future.
Oof.
And I wanted to warn you that some guy named Vadim is going to call in and completely ruin your broadcast.
Oh, what's he gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe he might say some gamer words.
Ooh.
He might. I don't even know. I was sent a message from it appeared in fire in my yard. And anyway, I don't know.
I have to say, I'm not surprised with the gamer word stuff, because I seen a picture of that guy smoking crack with a Nazi outfit on. So,
yeah,
it's to be expected to be expected from that guy.
Totally not photoshopped picture of me with a swastika armband smoking crack.
Yep.
It does exist on the internet. Although yes, it is.
If you ever put out an album like a spoken word album or a music album of some kind, I feel like that should be your cover.
Yes, because that's not going to offend anybody.
It's like a Gigi Allen. You'll be like the new Gigi Allen kind of, like just creep, total creep.
Dude, I was okay. Well, here might be the point where the Game Awards come out. I was actually at Gigi Allen's last show.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
I swear to fucking God.
Please describe this.
Okay, so I had these friends who, God, I was like 13 or 14 at the time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some friends who just were into crazy shit. And I knew about Gigi Allen, and my friends, they were maybe a couple years older. They had been to some Gigi Allen shows, and I was terrified to go, but they basically they kind of called me up. Like I got goaded into it because they were just like, you pussy or something. I don't know. I felt like I had to do it as like a rite of passage.
You got some peer pressure-y type friends. What? Come on, dude.
It was amazing. Okay, first of all, the whole concert lasted maybe, if you want to call it that, I think 6 minutes. It was at this outdoor area in downtown New York called the gas station, and it looked basically like this weird junkyard. And he got on stage. My friend, I had this friend Hans, who was about 15, but he was enormous. He looked like a fucking linebacker. He was just wearing, for some reason, he was just wearing his tighty whities, and he had this teddy bear. So Gigi Allen comes out, and Hans just hands him this teddy bear, and Gigi Allen immediately punches my friend Hans in the face, pulls down his underwear, puts the teddy bear between his legs, and they start singing. I think they sang I eat everything I fuck. Is this the name of the song?
Good tune. Good tune. That's one of the classics.
Timeless classic.
Oh yeah.
And so like in between, like during the bridge of the song, he takes a shit on the teddy bear, and then he jumps out into the audience. And there's this crazy thing, because the thing is like, okay, at this point he's like smeared in shit, and like it's at least running down his legs. Nobody wants to be a part of that. Nobody wants to get that on them. So like it's sort of like almost like watching like a group of insects. Have you seen like insects moving as like a hive?
Oh yeah.
So like wherever he would go, the entire crowd would like try and move to as far away from him as they could. And so they did like 2 more songs, and he said something like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna go drink a beer," or like I forget what he said, something like that. So he jumps off stage. He runs out of the gas station, which wasn't an actual gas station. We've kind of we have said that. Anyway, so he goes out, and he put his tidy whities back on, but he has no shirt on. He's covered in shit, and he's like he looks like a homeless maniac, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to he goes to a bus stop, and this bus comes, and then there was no one else at the bus stop. Oh, and by the way, like hundreds, maybe not hundreds, but like close to 100 people have followed him out and are like just watching him at this point, including myself. And so the bus driver stops in front of him, and or stops at the bus stop, starts to open the door and then sees this man kind of covered in shit, and then just tries to speed off. Like he
Oh my
he
God.
doesn't open the door, and then Gigi runs in front of it, and he stops the bus and starts charging at it. He keeps like 3 times he like runs towards it and like hits himself up against the front of the bus and is like telling the guy to fuck off. And then the bus somehow just went off, and then he somehow hailed a cab. Actually, some fans of his hailed the cab for him, got in a cab, and he left. And that was that. And that was the night that he
Holy
OD'd.
moly.
Yeah.
Were you proud of going to the show? Were you glad that you saw the final Gigi Allen show? Or were you just like, what just happened?
It was, you know, like I was young, and I found out the news that he had died. Normally, I would like immediately mourn the death of someone, but I just kind of felt like, you know what, he was going to die at some point anyhow. Oh, and another reason
he didn't take the best care of himself, that guy, didn't he? He was not practicing self-care very much.
He was, well, a man who fucks goats live on stage. Yes, he's probably not too concerned about his his overall health. But you know, there was also this rumor, or he spread this rumor, that he was going to do a final show and basically strap dynamite to himself and blow the place up. So that was another reason why I never went to one of his shows, because I was just afraid that I was going to die in a blaze of horribleness.
You know what? That's kind of a brilliant trick to play. Like to say, like, at one of my shows, it could be any show, I'm gonna I'm gonna strap dynamite to myself and blow the place up. Because then you really see who your true fans are. You know, they're willing to roll those dice. That's pretty. You know what? We got to give it up for Gigi. He was a true genius. I want to ask you something. There's a guy. This is sort of a recurring thing that happens on these streams. There was a guy who came on the first stream and he just said Vincent Gallo sucks, and then he left. Do you know who Vincent Gallo is?
Yes, I actually met Vincent Gallo in a really weird situation. That's a story unto itself.
You're always one-upping, like you like, it's like, oh, Gigi Allen. Oh, I actually went to the final Gigi Allen show. And then
when you grow up in New York,
that's what it is.
That's
what it is.
That's
Vincent Gallo seems like a bit of a, because I didn't know this, because somebody put
he's
in
an asshole.
Yeah, they put in Vincent Gallo sucks, and I was like, oh, the guy from Buffalo 66. I kind of like that movie. And then I was like, you know what? I should look up some current Vincent Gallo material. And boy, oh boy, that guy has gone off the deep end. He is a real kook, that guy.
I have no doubt that that's the case. I've heard a lot of like crazy stories, both read crazy stories about him, and then I've heard stories from other people who knew him.
Mm-hmm.
But my Vincent Gallo story isn't really all like, it's more kind of funny what happened. It's not it's more funny that he was there.
Mm-hmm.
I had this friend named Jake Fogelnest who is sort of well known in the comedy world. He's sort of like you know who that guy is? Yeah. I used to be in a sketch comedy group called Mr. Ass, and we would perform a lot at the Upright Citizens Brigade, and he was our director for years, and we never got along. And he just, I was the member of the group that he hated, and I always wanted him to like me, but he just didn't. I'll just be honest about that. And so I hadn't seen him in a while, and I had a friend who got me backstage. Devo and the Yeah Yeah Yeahs played a show at Central Park at Summer Stage, and I was backstage. And I see Jake, and I go, "Hey, Jake," and he's acting like I'm not there, and I can tell he's acting like I'm not there, and I'm like pissed off that he's like because like we would, there were a couple years where we'd see each other like practically every day. So I was like, is this really going on? Is this really happening? And so I go over to him, and he's like Vincent Gallo is right next to us, and there's another celebrity, maybe it was like Janine Garofalo, but there was somebody else who was known, or semi well known. And so I go, "Hey Jake, it's me, Vadim," and he turns around and he's like, in the most condescending way possible, he shakes my hand vigorously and he starts going, "What's up, Vadim? It's really great to see you. It's
Ooh.
really, really great to see you. I'm so fucking glad you're here." Like it was,
Ooh,
and I
no.
think it went
Oh,
on
no.
way
Oh,
longer
no.
than that, but that was like basically like the tone of it. And then he just walks away, and Vincent Gallo is standing there, and basically everyone is looking at us like, okay, those two guys are crazy. And I just thought, like, knowing what I know about Vincent Gallo, I thought, like, wow, what a feat it is to have Vincent Gallo think that you're insane. Of all people.
Oh, damn. Yeah, Vincent Gallo is like, yuck. Vincent Gallo is like, oh, those guys are too intense. Those guys are too much. Okay, let's go through, because in the background I'm playing Jake Fogelnest's What's in My Bag, and here's what he's got. Kenny Loggins, Keep the Fire, Josie Cotton, He Could Be the One, The Residents, Sharpling and Worcester, Walter Hill, Girlpool, two Roxy Music albums, David Bowie, John Waters, Prince, Sign O' the Times, Anna Biller. What do you think of this, What's in My Bag?
That's completely like everything I know about Jake Fogelnest. I'm not the least bit surprised. And I think that's a pretty good overall haul.
Yeah.
Like, he likes things that are genuinely good, and then he really likes things just for kitsch value.
Exactly.
So,
Just because you have to put in like a Kenny Loggins album in there. Like, he's doing it as almost like a comedy thing or something. But I wanted to say, but anybody, like, probably my favorite. These are one of those video series that you really go down a rabbit hole on. The What's in My Bags, and probably my favorite one is Clipping. Clipping. They're like it's a rap group, but like a noise. They'll do like noise rap. So it's like these two.
Okay.
It's these like two noise musicians who just play noise, and then a guy raps over it. And it was probably my favorite because there was none of this Jake Fogelnest kind of stuff where it's like, oh, like, let me put in like a kitschy kind of thing. It was all like the kind of like what you would expect Clipping to like just weird noise bands and stuff. And I was like, this is what I want from a What's in My Bag video, stuff that I have no idea what it is. I want to be I want my mind blown,
To Jake's credit, I will say that I mean, I can't read his mind, but I doubt he picked any of that stuff to like, oh, I'm gonna throw this in because this is a weird monkey wrench. Like, that's his real taste right there. And he's a huge Kenny Loggins fan, I think, because Kenny Loggins did both the main song for National Lampoon's Vacation and also Caddyshack.
Did he do I'm all right? Nobody worry about me.
Yeah, that's Kenny Loggins.
Good too.
So I think that I think that made him a lifelong fan. But can I talk about something real quick that is just pissing me off?
You know what? We got way off. We got way off topic going into all this What's in My Bag crap. You are a true real, what we call a real one. And so yes, I want to hear what you got to say, please.
Because I called in last week and I thought to myself, it's gonna seem a little obsessive and weird if he calls in like directly after the last time he called in. So maybe I'll wait so that people don't judge me, because I care what people think. But but seriously though, I was like, this shit has been so pissing me off so much that I don't have a show like yours. I don't have a show with like high tech gadgetry with a soundboard that has like Ben Shapiro saying no and Dennis Prager farting the alphabet. You have that, right?
I got all that because it's like I need to fill that space. If it's just me, it's going downhill real quick. But
Right.
yeah,
It's a good gimmick.
it's a good
I'll give you that.
distraction.
Yeah. One day I want to ask you about some of those because there's some of them that I just like. What the fuck?
No.
That God said. Oh, you know what? I'll ask right now.
Yes.
Well, was the muscular class thing? Was that a like did he fuck up his what he was saying or and just
no, he that's Charlie Kirk, and it like I've
like he
talked to
meant to say
somebody.
that?
I've talked to somebody on stream about this, and it's like he should get like royalties on that or something because we've laughed so much at that it's absurd. It was very intentional. He was like, the people who support Trump are they take I think this is the exact phrase. They take a shower before and after work, and they're part of the muscular class.
Oh my God.
And it's a combination of like, you just interpret that however, it's like a Rorschach test. You just interpret that however you want, and kind of like, like blowing smoke up their ass at the same time,
Maybe he thought it would catch on. Maybe
yeah.
class.
He did it a bunch of times. He dropped that phrase, and then I think he just abandoned it because it didn't, it's like he was trying to get his little, Urban Dictionary phrase out there, and it never caught fire.
The muscular class.
Are you old enough to remember that Hammer tried to create a word unsuccessfully? He tried to make proper a slang word around the time like I was just like 6 or 7 years old when the shit was going on, but I remember like seeing him in he said it in a Pepsi commercial, and he also said it on when he accepted like an American Music Award, and he was like, man, this is proper, and he really wanted that to work, but it just did not catch on. But anyhow, this is what's pissing me off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so allow me to bore your audience for 3.5 hours. Okay, it won't be that long, but so maybe you heard about this. There's two things that have happened that are similar, that fit in the same bracket that really pissed me off.
Wait, hold on. Let me interrupt you for just 1 second. We got to do the super chat thing.
Do it.
When should I plan my 7-day trip to the woods? Oh, this is Castle. Whenever you want. And this dude, Castle, he's like one of the MVPs of the, Discord. He's gonna go have a spiritual experience in the woods. But we'll come back to that, Castle. Okay, sorry, Vadim. I'm sorry to throw off the rhythm. Go ahead.
I accept your apology, although I'm gonna probably hold a grudge till the end of time.
Okay.
So. Basically, I don't know if you heard about this, right? There's this woman, I didn't even know what her name was until recently. Patrice Cullors. She has a middle name. She's one of the co-founders of BLM. All right. And apparently she recently bought a $1.4 million home. And which I have no problem with. I'm pro BLM, but I don't know anything about this woman. So basically all these right wingers were for like 3 or 4 reasons. One is she bought it in Topanga Canyon, which is in a mostly white neighborhood in California. And so, and then also she bought a $1.4 million home, and they're saying, okay, so this was a huge thing on Twitter for the day that it happened, at least. And all these right-wing dipshits were basically either blatantly saying that she must have stolen that money in order to pay for this home. They also think that she's a hypocrite because she says that she is a Marxist. And so in their mind, that means that she can't have anything expensive. And then lastly, the fact that she moved to this mostly white neighborhood. And they think that that's like betraying her race somehow. And all these things I think are incredibly stupid. First of all, there's nothing in BLM. They're not like trying to create an ethno state. So plus she lives about 20 minutes outside of the urban areas of like LA, so it's not like she's totally cut off. But basically, I guess I could go on about this, but the whole thing is that they're really just insisting that the successful Black woman must have stolen funds from BLM in order to pay for this house. And it turns out I looked into it again. I didn't know anything about this woman, but turns out that she signed an incredibly lucrative deal with Warner Brothers to develop entertainment. It's called an overall deal.
She's an artist too, right? I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah, she's like a writer, she's trying to make, I guess, socially conscious entertainment and stuff like that, and
Right.
she might become like a showrunner. So I know the type of deal that she signed because I've been in the business a little bit, and it's literally the like holy grail of like writing deals. Basically,
Mhm.
you get on the low end like several $1 million for this shit. So the idea that, and it's a multi-year contract too. So the idea that she couldn't just with that money alone afford, because she also, people are acting like she paid for it with a suitcase of money
Mhm.
when she's probably mortgaging it like any normal human being would.
At like every human buying a house has ever done ever. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And then on top of that, she has a partner who also is fairly well-to-do. And then
Mhm.
she has all these other jobs. Like she's also a professor at a part-time professor, and I won't go into it. But then there was something else that happened just yesterday that reminds me of the same shit. Tragically, there was this, and I'm going to wrap this up soon because I don't want to bore your fans who are here to hear you
Well,
like
look, don't worry.
make
Somebody
flushing noises and
that
what?
same guy, the Vincent Gallo sucks guy, came in and he
Yeah.
said this guy Vadim is so boring, and we banned him. He's permanently banned. So don't worry. All critics
Okay.
have been silenced.
I am now officially, I no longer hold for what you did before. But like there was someone who, yes, perhaps you heard about it. Someone in the same town, I think it's called Brooklyn Center, or maybe I'm wrong. It's near where the court case for
Yeah, there was a guy
the
actually in the Discord just of an hour ago who lived there, and yeah, he was reporting in. There's a bunch of protesting going on.
Yeah, so there's protesting going on, and during there's protesting going on because some 20-year-old got shot at just a routine. He was pulled over, and according to the police, I think the police officer meant to use his taser, but instead he pulled out his gun and shot him, which sounds like a really difficult. I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be a police officer. Sounds like a really difficult mistake to make, in my opinion.
I'll tell you
But-
this. I'll tell you this,
What?
Vadim. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it either. But my point is, and this is how it links to the BLM thing, is that you have all these fucking moron chuds. I don't know if you know who Ian Miles Chong is. You probably know who Andy No is, or Andy.
I think of
Ngo.
I think of those people as just one kind of like amorphous blob of like Twitter creeps. They're like Twitter cretins. Those
They
people.
literally could be the same person with multiple accounts. And yeah, so basically people like that. I mean, there's other names that I could name, but all these people were, before it was proven that this kid was shot, it was totally unjustifiably. They were tweeting out about how he was a thug, and like they had sources it's bullshit sources that said that he was like running and like basically these people. Oh, and this is my point. These people always bend over backwards, or not bend over backwards, but they just tie their brains in knots in these situations to, like, every time that a black man dies, they desperately want to believe that it was justified, that the person deserves it. And and with the BLM thing, they desperately want that woman to be a thief. And it's just, I don't know, it shouldn't piss me off, but because
it makes total sense, because all these people, they're for small government, keep the government out of everything. But then literally, like, this state protected army basically starts killing people. Oh, now suddenly we don't really, oh, they're good, they're the good guys. So it's incoherent, like, for sure. And it's and part of it, I was thinking about this with the Dave Rubin, I was talking about Dave Rubin today, and there's also there's almost like a Pavlovian thing that's going on, especially with you can think of it in COVID denialism, where COVID denialism, if you look at it, it stems pretty much directly from tobacco doubt merchanting to climate denial merchanting it just slipped right into COVID denialism. And it's anything that goes against big business, or basically kind of this giant apparatus of capitalism that's protected by the police. They're just trained to respond this way. Like that, it's bizarre. They'll just do it on their own. They don't even need to be propagandized about it anymore.
Yeah, and then you think about how people reacted during the Capitol riots, and I assume you heard stories about how, because of course the Trump what do you call them, Trumpsters, fucking MAGA dipshits, whatever they are,
car dealership owners.
Yeah. These people supposedly care about law and order, and they love their cops, the law enforcement, as the Baked Alaska song goes. Baked Alaska was actually at the Capitol Hill riots and is currently being detained for sentencing, but which is awesome. I don't know if you know who that is, but he was
I do know. I know that I've seen his videos and people making fun of him, but I think I was reminded of him because Vic Berger talked about him on one of those podcasts. But can I add just to totally, what is a Baked Alaska? It's like an ice cream thing or something?
It looks like ice cream, but it's really I think it's whipped cream around a sort of angel cake, and you take I don't think it's called a blowtorch, but those culinary little flame
they're creme brulee torches.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I didn't think that the actual term for them was the flame thingers, but anyway,
creme brulee flamethrower.
You put a creme brulee flamethrower to it, and voila, you have a Baked Alaska. It's information that I shouldn't know, but somehow do.
Seems it's too bad, because I think that guy, that YouTube creep, is given that delicious sounding treat a bad name. In my opinion.
but the one thing that's good about it is that if people try and find them online, they're gonna have to sift through a lot of recipes for Baked Alaskas in order to find his material.
Yum.
So that is good that he gave himself a name that makes him hard to search, I think. But why did I bring him up? Because with the MAGA chuds, at the Capitol riot, they supposedly they love cops, but they were telling the cops to fuck off, and they ended up murdering one of them. So yeah, I'm just bringing it up because it's yes, how much they care about law enforcement is just dependent on whether or not they're kind of executing the style of justice that they want to see.
Oh my God, 100%. There's so much there to talk about. I feel like that could be like a book all on its own. Vadim, I'm gonna flush you really quick, but will you come back?
Flush me, dude.
Come back Wednesday, okay?
I'll see what my calendar. I just might, but
come back whenever.
It's
open
always
invitation.
fun. It's always fun.
Love
thanks
you,
guys for having me. See you later. Bye.
Don't worry. Hey, and that Jake Fogelnest guy, don't worry about him. He gave you a hard time, at that place. Tell him to shut up.
Very quickly, I'll say that a few years later, I saw him at like he was outside of this bar that I was at, and I decided to just give him the cold shoulder, and he came in and he tapped me and he took me aside and he was like, and I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm gonna say it because fuck it, because he was an asshole to me a lot, but you know what, he was really nice. He was like,
right.
Look, man,
he put a Band-Aid on it.
Well, this is what he said. He said, and this is kind of, you know what? He's talked about the fact that he's had substance abuse problems in the past. Okay. But he said to me, he was like, dude, look, if you don't want to accept my apology, that's cool. But I know I was a dick to you a lot, and I just want you to know that like at around that time, I was like, I'd kind of fallen off the wagon, and basically said that, I could go further into it, and in 2 seconds I was just like, dude, it's totally cool, it's fine, like we're good. So and then I saw him a few years later, and he seemed to kind of ignore me.
He burned you, so he apologized, then went right back to the same old bullshit. Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, at least he didn't say, "Oh, it's great to see you, Vadim. It's so good to see you." But
who did? But yeah, all right.
Okay.
All right,
but,
I'm not going to get too much into trashing.
Yeah, you got to flush me, dude.
Right,
you got other fans that want to come in, and I'm hopefully I'm not boring the hell out of your.
No,
your
everybody here loves you, and I love you. And Vadim, I'll talk to you later.
Later.
Good guy there. Good guy. Hope he's taking care of that cat. Because apparently, what I've heard, that cat also has a drug problem. Because he was using that cat as sort of a celebrity on the YouTube channel, and the cat all went to the cat's head, and the cat kind of, he got like rock star-itis, and he had a big drug problem. And Vadim was enabling the cat. Thanks for your content, man. This is from QW. Thanks for your content, man. I've been enjoying your... I don't know why I read it like that, sarcastically. Thanks for your content, man. I've been enjoying your muscular class lectures. Anybody with a YouTube channel, they're doing lectures. That's how I think of it. Oh, I'm going to go watch one of these Mr. Beast lectures. I'm going to go watch a Logan Paul lecture really quick. I've been enjoying your muscular class lectures and feel quite foamed. Oh, thank you. QW, you know what? I don't know. That's not exactly.
It isn't.
I give you that, and you make my heart go like this. Super chat, obsess. Oh, I love obsess. I'm done crashing my car. I'm in the pool, Papa. You're gonna have to come on the stream. Very good. Can we actually hold on, guys? We got to get somebody. There's somebody who I saw on here that I really wanted to talk to. Where is it? Mr. Feeney? Is Mr. Feeney still in there? Yeah, Mr. Feeney. Mr. Feeney? Mr. Feeney.
Mr. Feeney. Mr. Feeney. You gotta unmute yourself so you can talk on the program. Pro.
Mr. Feeney?
Am I still in? Did you pull me in?
Feeney!
I did unmute myself.
I can hear you. Oh, he just flushed himself because I was kind of doing problematic things. Where'd he go? He flushed himself. He was like, "Oh, damn tech problems." He's like, "Oh, damn tech problems." Gus B super chat. Thanks for your videos. I can't stop hearing the sound bites. I'm the guy that drew you that one time. Oh, Gus B. I think I know who you are. Very good. That's a good guy right there, Gus B. That's a very nice guy. I love him. And maybe we need to put that drawing somewhere. Mr. Feeney got self-flushed on account of my bullcrap. King?
Oh, what's up?
King, what up? Hey, dude.
Hey, man. How's it going?
What's up, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm just chilling.
Can I introduce you to a new character on the show?
Absolutely. I want to hear it.
His name's Greg. You ready?
Greg?
Hey, dude. Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, Greg. How's it going?
Oh, man. I'm just chilling, dude. Hey, dude, you watch Black Mirror?
I've seen a couple episodes.
It's trippy, right, dude?
Dude, it's a trippy ass show, dude. It's like, oh man.
I was watching that show and I was like, what, dude?
Dude, I was like, yeah,
All right.
I know, it was crazy.
Right. I'm sorry. Enough, Greg. Stop it. Go.
Enough. Yeah.
Go in the. Go
you
in
got
the
a lot of characters. So you got a lot of people living there.
A lot of people. You know, they look. It's a lot like Vadim. Like Vadim comes on. He's he's working his charm on the audience. You know, he's working his charm. And then we got guys like Greg, and he's trying to work his charm. Everybody's trying to work that charm. Trying to get, you know, trying to get the Discord to fall in love with them, right?
I mean, Slavoy still hasn't called in tonight. I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard, but
you know, I think he might be on the line. Actually, you want to ask him a question?
Oh yeah, sure, sure. I'd like to.
Hold on, let me see if I can. Slav, do you want to get on?
Yes. Hello.
Oh, hey, Slav. How's it going?
Yes. What is up, my dude? How are you doing? This is how it functions. This is how it works.
His levels are a little bit off. Did you hear that? Like his voice.
Yeah, it sounded a little wonky.
It sounds good on my end. It sounds good.
Okay.
What a king. What can I do for you? What is how? This king, you name yourself king. You are projecting onto your own reality, your royalty. Yes.
I would agree with that. I think there's definitely some subconscious stuff going on there.
I don't know what he can't hear me. I potted him down. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's had a few blue chews, you know.
I mean, hopefully, yeah. He's not asking to stay at anyone's place yet, so that's good. But
yeah,
we keep him under control.
I think he had an Airbnb, but he forgot to pay for it or something, so he needed a place to stay last show. That was kind of weird. But
typical Slav.
Oh. But anyway, King, how are you? You always got something interesting to say. So what is up in your world, my friend?
I have a few things, actually.
Ooh, you always come prepared too. I like that.
I'm trying, because I definitely didn't that one time I was eating the burrito and I felt terrible.
Was that you? Somebody? Oh no, that was Kyle Hopper he ordered Chipotle and they brought the chips, but they forgot the burrito. Did you hear that?
Oh no, that sucks.
And he basically had a meltdown on this poor driver, and I think he got physically violent with the guy. Anyway, King, what do you got?
Well, first thing is, last time we spoke, you talked about Night Jewel.
Night Jewel, yes.
And I checked her out, and honestly, really good stuff. I enjoyed it a lot. I definitely
good
want to
pop
listen
music.
More.
Good pop music, right? Yeah.
I have a similar recommendation if you want to check her out.
Let's hear it.
Her name's she's a little more popular because she's gotten a few songs popular on TikTok. Her name's
Mariah Carey.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
No, it's Benny Benee. Benee.
Benee. Okay.
Like one of her most popular songs got really big on TikTok, but one of the ones I think you should check out. It's called "Happen to Me."
Happen to Me.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful song. I don't know. I just love it.
Okay, Benny, Happen to Me.
Night Jewel.
It's like Night Jewel. It's kind of like pop, kind of fun dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like bedroom poppy-ish. It's good. I like it.
Very, very, very good. Very good. Okay, I'm gonna listen to this.
And then, Coward actually wanted me to ask you something.
Yes.
Thoughts on pineapple on pizza?
Pineapple on pizza. It's not my go-to. You know, if I'm like, oh, I want pizza, I'm not going pineapple. I'm usually just going like plain or something like that, you know, plain cheese. You know what I mean? Why, are you a pineapple boy?
I don't mind it. I mean, like,
What?
I think like you, it's not always my first choice, but like, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not a hater of the pineapple. I can say I enjoy it from time to time.
I gotta be in some kind of a mode of like, you know what? I'm not looking to hork down pizza. You know, I'm not looking to hork it down quick. I'm looking to really like savor a palette of flavors or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, I mean, it adds some complexity. You got a little bit of sour, some sweet. You throw some like chicken on it or something.
Who do you think you are, Padma Lakshmi or something? You think you're Padma?
I am. I'm binging with Babbage actually. That's been me the whole time.
All right. Well, I love it, King. I'm gonna flush you unless you got one more. Why don't you?
One more.
Just say. Okay, go ahead. Do it.
One final thing. I sent
better
you
be
something.
good, buddy.
Hey.
Okay.
It'll be good. I have a subgenre of toiletism I wanted to propose to you. I posted it on the subreddit, but I don't know if you saw it.
Very good. Let's hear it.
Toilet wave, inspired by vaporwave directly.
Now we're talking. What would toilet wave sound like? Because vaporwave is like, let's take this old kind of like, you know, this stuff from like malls and, you know, weird Kmart cassette tapes and all this stuff. But what would toiletism sound like?
We were talking about it last night, and I don't remember who suggested it, but someone brought up there's like apparently these like vaporwave edits out there that are focused around Jordan Peterson. So they take like vaporwave songs, but they put Jordan B. Peterson speeches on top of them.
Very good. Very good.
And I think that's a start. I think that's definitely a start.
Okay. All right. We'll look into this, King. Let's talk about this more.
Yes. And I sent you some art to relate to that you might want to check out in a DM. So
all right, we're gonna put it all together, and I feel like we need some kind of a Instagram account for all the development of toiletism, right?
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot every day.
All right,
Shenanigans is posting beautiful stuff.
Damn it, yeah, Shenanigans is posting good stuff. All right, okay, I'll set up this Instagram, and then we'll start like, you know, curating it. All right.
It sounds good.
All right, bye.
All right.
Good guy.
Let's do the show. Let's keep talking to people. He wants to know if you like pineapple on your pizza. And then Slavoj came on the show.
Okay, let's talk to everybody. And if anybody has any good treat suggestions, like let's get a treat that we normally wouldn't think of, like a lesser known treat, lesser discussed treat. Donovan?
Yo.
What up, dude? Hey, dude. What up, man?
What do you think of this? What do you think of this co-host, Greg?
This co-host, Greg?
Have you heard? Have you heard from Greg yet?
I haven't heard from this guy yet.
Hold on, let me get him. Greg, do you want to get back on? Hold on.
Hey, what's up, dude? Can you hear me?
Is this Greg?
Hi, it's Greg.
I'm actually like your biggest longtime fan. I listened to your first folk album that you released.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. You seen Black Mirror? Have you seen Black Mirror?
This is like some ancient tongue I don't get. This is like a cool language.
You know what? I'm gonna say Greg right off the bat. He's not the best co-host. Let's just.
Yeah, I actually
he's hard
hate
to
that guy. That was a total lie when I said I listened to his folk album or whatever.
It's cool. Hey, look, Donovan, you can trash him. He's gone.
Well, actually, I'm still here.
Oh
no!
Damn.
Get him out!
Donovan, that's not nice because, you know, I just want to have a nice community in this Discord, and you're making it very violent and offensive.
Okay, Greg, that's enough. Don't
lighten up a candle.
Yeah, I've been
I was inspired by this YouTube guy, Steven Crowder, and I've been engaging in some investigative journalism.
Ooh, let's hear it. Are you doing like offensive stunts on your YouTube channel?
So I'm actually very curious. Can I say his name? There's like legal problems with this guy, right? He's gonna sue you for all the horrible slander you say on his show. Let's call him DP for sure, right?
DP. Okay, yes, I do
DP.
have. I am in.
This is alleged.
Okay, I am in a little bit of a
I'm legally exempt from all this.
I'm in a little bit of a touchy legal cease and desist
DP.
kind of thing with let's just say his last name is Paxton, and he's really
Paxton, yeah.
Okay, so, let's
this
tread
Paxton
Donovan.
guy.
Donovan, let's tread really lightly with the Paxton stuff because
tread lightly with
he's
with what I
lawyered.
say.
He's really heavily lawyered up. So go ahead.
Well, I have an inside fellow in on his operation.
Ooh, let's hear it.
So Paxton has been he's really into capuchin monkeys right now. He's bought like a ton of them.
Yuck.
To just have them run around his office. I don't know what he thinks they're doing. Those are wild animals. They shouldn't be pets. It's very hard to take care of if you're not a professional.
I guarantee he's not taking good care of those things, and they're
absolutely.
He's probably stuffing them with Blue Chew.
I have a close capuchin associate who I won't name.
Okay.
But I've had him go on the inside.
Okay.
And he's sort of been observing all this, and I thought the monkey stuff was going to be like the worst stuff, the monkey treatment.
Yeah.
But this wasn't even it. So Paxton, this guy went on the spring break, correct? Spring break. He wasn't doing his show for like a week or whatever.
Oh, I know where this is going. It's gonna get weird. Okay, go ahead.
So apparently I looked into this, and this Paxton guy, he brought all his interns and the monkeys, and he brought them on a boat and took it to the Pacific Ocean and just went like shark finning. He just like started.
That's illegal.
Sharks.
That's illegal.
It's horribly illegal. Not only that, but in the worst way possible. He was keeping them alive and throwing them back in after all the fins were gone. He said, I think he said specifically that like you have to be able to taste the agony. That's an important part of the dish. The pain that the shark is going through.
He wants
like a smile.
He wants to hear. He wants to when he tastes it. He wants to taste that they suffered when they were caught.
That they died alone at the bottom of the ocean because they can't anymore because they don't have
Blue Chew.
That's sick. I heard.
He actually like was handing the knife to his interns and the monkeys and like peer pressuring them into shark finning themselves.
Oh, you remember that guy was telling that story about how that coconut water company was forcing the monkeys to pick coconuts?
Yeah, that's kind of part of it.
David Paxton.
Those things sell for a lot, and I don't even know if he's selling them or if he's eating the fin soup himself or whatever he's making with those shark fins.
Oh, he's using it to buy more Blue Chew and all that.
That's evil.
This guy, it keeps getting worse and worse. I heard this one story. It's very similar, but it's not as bad.
Very similar.
It's pretty similar. I heard that he was out on a boat once, and you know how you're not supposed to throw out, those like rings, the rings that connect like a 6-pack.
Yeah, because those will choke the turtles.
Yeah, they choke the turtles, and he was like, they were like, hey, David, you can't just throw that in the water. And he literally brought an entire cooler of cans, not because he wanted to drink them, he just wanted to throw the.
Can I say this on the show? What a sicko.
He's a sick. It's sick stuff, man.
Twisted guy.
He's a twit, but I think with this channel, and this is one of the main things that we're trying to do, is just bring awareness. Just bring awareness of what's going on here.
Oh, another thing. Apparently, he's obsessed with you right now. He won't stop talking about you constantly. He's like, this guy's slandering me. He's a sicko. Like behind the scenes, he's totally, in fact, like going insane over this
Donovan,
program you've devised.
I want to apologize to you that you have to even, because you seem like a pure spirit. I'm sorry that you even have to be exposed to this. Really,
I thank my capuchin friend for exposing all these horrors and all these evil things Paxton's been doing.
Will you keep an eye on what's going on with this? Will you kind of do a spy report?
My monkey on the inside might have to escape soon. I don't know how safe it's gonna be. I don't want to put that guy in danger.
Oh man, get him out of there. Get him out. It's like
it's sort of he's probably listening to this right now, and I don't know what he's gonna do to all those poor monkeys.
It's like The Departed. That monkey is like The Departed,
I know
right?
he listens to your show religiously now to hear all the things you say about him.
That's the kind of sick, obsessive mind, does that kind of stuff.
Totally obsessed.
So this monkey, that you put in there. He's like a kind of mole, right?
He's like a mole. He's on the inside.
He's like
he knows sign language. He's a very intelligent monkey. He's a cool guy. I won't say his name just to reveal his identity. Get Paxton on his ass.
Don't push it too much. If he's got to get out of there, if it's safer for him to get out of there, then get him out of there. You know.
Have you been keeping up with Hakusho? How's that going for you? I'm just interested.
I just watched the first. I'm gonna get back into it. I really like it. Yu Yu Hakusho.
You like
I'm gonna watch episode 2 tonight, and then we'll talk about it Wednesday if you're around. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Love you, Donovan.
I was just wondering. Okay.
Come back and tell us more reports you get from
Paxton's
this inside monkey.
All right. Take
Love
care.
you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, I love that guy. You know, we have to cover some pretty sad topics, to be honest. Let's see who else we got. Oh, Mr. Feeney. Mr. Feeney? Mr. Feeney? Mr. Feeney? Mr. Feeney? Hey, what up?
Hey, bud.
Hey, dude. I don't know if you heard, but I'm kind of like auditioning a co-host. Would you want to talk to him real quick?
Yeah, fire him up.
It's Greg. Okay. Greg, come on.
Hey, what's up, man? Mr. Feeney? Feeney?
Okay, it's all ready. Feeney, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I feel like maybe there's an audio problem with Greg. Can you hear him?
He's just buzzing.
Hold on.
I mean, it's a good start.
Mr. Feeney?
Oh, now I hear him.
Hey, what's up, Feeney? What up, Feen?
Oh, hey, Greg.
Hey, what up, dude? Hey.
Oh, dude, he's getting really nervous. Okay, we'll get rid of Greg for now.
Okay.
We'll let him try again later.
A tip for Greg. Greg, work on some quick antidotes. Maybe think about it over the next couple days.
No. I don't know. You don't tell me what to do.
Okay, calm down, Greg. He's getting really excited.
I'm
Sorry about that, Feeney. Sorry to throw you off. What's going on with you?
Not much, my man. I've been watching your streams for a minute. Been waiting to hop on here. I was gonna razz you for some technical difficulties, but I had some of my own. So.
Ooh. Is it okay? So we got to do. Basically half this stream is tech problems. Is the stream actually streaming?
Yeah, it's streaming at full capacity.
Is it like hidden on YouTube? Because I feel like I had to do a couple clicks to even find it. Is that a problem?
I mean, I'm so dug. The algorithm has us connected so hard that like I open my phone and it screams at me that you're doing something.
Yes. That's exactly what we want, to just annoy people into watching this crap.
Yeah, it's prime. That's the new primetime TV.
Well, what up, Fiend? What's going on? What do you got for us tonight?
Not much. I kind of, one thing that's been bothering me, I know you've been talking about how you want to have some people on for some debates. Those cowards.
Yes.
But I don't know. I've got to question your skills so far, man, because I haven't seen you throw down.
My debate skills?
Yeah. Do you know
like
the top tips?
I would say I'm clearly pretty intimidating because I've reached out to all these guys. David Paxton, Vunch. What's that guy's name? Vunch?
I think that's it.
That guy. Hakeem. Who else?
Density.
Density. Who else? What's another guy?
I don't know. I mean, you could start with even what's her name? What's the Caitlyn, the girl that likes to yell at strangers in public?
Caitlyn Benet?
Yeah.
I've reached out to her. She says she's too scared. That they're too scared. I would like to get Caitlyn Benet on the show and just be like, "What's going on with you?"
That's a softball. I feel like she's pretty easy to take. That'd be a good starter because she goes out in public and gets dunked on. So like, you should be able to get her in your comfort zone here.
There's a real no attention is bad attention on YouTube, right? So
I think so.
As long as people are clicking and watching, I'll make a fool of myself.
I think so. I think that's the rule.
All right. Okay, I'll work on this. But again, these people are really scared of me. They're like, wow, this guy This guy, he's very logical and factual, and there's no way I'm getting past any of that laser. They call it razor thin logic, and I don't know what that means, but you know, they're scared, basically.
I like it. I think you're dialed in. So I'm not going to eat up a bunch of your time because I know
Okay.
there's a bunch of people that want to get in here talk.
Bhad
So next time I find myself back in here, I'll hit you with some pro tips because I
All right.
watch all the debaters.
Okay, all right. Maybe we'll do like a fake debate, like a warm up debate or something.
Yeah, I like that. I like
All right, and you'll try to debunk all the crap that I'm saying. Okay.
That's right.
All right, Feeney, I love you, and I will
Flush
talk to you.
away.
I'll talk to you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Good guy right there. That's a classic. That's what we call a classic good guy. Oh, how about Chippy? Chippy's always around. Hello, Chip. Chip?
Hello?
Hey, Chip, what up?
Hi, what's up?
Chip, how are you? Good to talk. You want to talk to the new co-host, Greg, for a second? Give him a chance?
Sure.
Hey,
I've heard a little bit of him.
Let me see if I can get him. Hold it. Greg, do you want to get back on?
Hello, Chip. Hi.
Hey,
How are
Greg.
you? Hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm good.
I got a question for you, actually.
Okay.
Like, why do they call you Chippy?
Because I'm a chipper person. I guess.
This guy, Greg, really, like, he clams up when it's time to actually talk. He, like, forgets the question. But anyway, Chip, I'm sorry.
I think
I'm
it's
sorry
kind of
about
cute. Somebody's saying that there's a cult of Chippy, and I kind of like that.
Oh, there is a cult of Chippy. Man, you've established your own kind of a fan base. Wait, we got to read the super chat really quick. Super chat, $5 USD. Caitlin Benito literally foamed herself thinking about debating you. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, that's true. Anyway, Chippy, sorry about that. What's going on with you? What do you got for us?
So I first want to give a shout out to Kyle Hopper. I watched The Handmaiden this past weekend. I
Bhad Bhabie.
loved it.
It's good,
It
right?
was incredible.
It's
Yeah.
intense.
And it makes sense why you and I loved it. It's from the director of Old Boy.
Oh,
It's for sick people like us.
That's
It
the
was made
old
for
boy.
us.
That is the old
Yeah.
boy direct. I was like, I know that name. And then I was gonna look it up, and then I'm like, I'm too lazy. But that is the old boy guy.
Yeah, so
Man.
he does sick stuff for
Yeah.
us. So
Yes. And you know what? Like, it's a totally different movie. It's not an action movie or whatever, but you could kind of feel the vibe of kind of like kind of dark and creepy and kind of gross. Like, it's good. It's good.
Yeah,
It's
and
very good.
it has like this similar like uncomfortable twist of Old Boy of like I don't know how I feel about this twist, but I like it, but I feel uncomfortable, but I like it.
It definitely in this movie the twist just like leaves you out there. You're just like, I don't even know, like, well, what even, I have no idea even where I am right now, you know?
Yeah, exactly. A second thing I wanted to say is, did you see my drawing?
No, I haven't. Let me, hold on. I'll look right
Bruh.
now. Let's see.
I DM'd you, but another shout out to Castle for pinning it.
Very good. Very good. I'll put it, just for fun, I'll put it in the chat again. How about that?
Yeah, I tried to do like a mix of anime, toiletism version of you.
It's a toilet. Let's describe it. It's a toilet, and he's got like anime hair. He's got that like Dragon Ball Z hair going on, and then glasses.
Yeah.
But the head of the toilet is exactly where it should be, on that the back part of the toilet, whatever that's called.
Exactly.
The base.
Yeah.
The what is that part? The upper part. How about that? upper part.
The back of the toilet. I don't know.
The toilet back. Yeah. Can we get
Toilet back.
somebody in chat? What's that part of the toilet called? Look it up. Anyway.
The booty of the toilet.
Yeah, the boot.
And then lastly, there's something that I have a lot of problems with, and it's something that I thought about in
This is
a
problems.
very sleepless night. I was going on fumes. You know that like now technology has advanced to the point that like we can control our TVs and our lights and everything with our phones now, you know?
Yep.
And I was thinking, this is gotta be making it very difficult for all the ghosts and ghouls out there, you know? Because now, if a TV turns on by itself, before you assume that it's a ghost, you're gonna assume that it's your phone or you got hacked, you know?
That's a good point, because a lot of the they've figured it out. The upper part of the thing, the toilet, is called the tank, and that's correct.
The tank.
People are arguing it's the upper deck or the tank. So there's two types of people in the world: the upper deck people and the tank people, and they're fighting in the chat. But you're right, because the reason that ghosts do all that crap, you know, turning on the lights, is they're trying to communicate with us, right?
Right, yeah.
And now this just comes in and that totally throws that off.
David Lynch should do like a movie about that.
Oh, he totally should. He totally should.
It feels like a David Lynch or like premise, you know?
David Lynch should do a movie. He should do a movie about but if he did it, it wouldn't be about ghosts. It would be about like some woman like on a phone, like an old woman on a phone, and then like, you know, she's like looking at her like, you know, whatever, Alexa, and then that would be like the end, and you would have to figure it out.
Who could do it? Like a Coen brother, maybe?
Maybe
It'd
the
be
dude,
quirky if it's a Coen brother.
the dude who did Old Boy and The Handmaiden. Get him on it.
Oh God, it'd be the most disturbing thing, but we'd love it.
You know what? Handmaiden was pretty dark, but I was expecting it to get even worse. But I think it was a good balance between being very gross and intense.
I almost feel like this guy, he teeters, you know? Because I remember Old Boy, when the twist, I mean, there was multiple twists, but when the main twist, the twist where I was like gagging, came up. I don't want to spoil it because I assume there's some people who might not seen it. I got a little triggered. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be okay with, in order to keep watching the movie, I have to accept what just happened. But with Handmaiden, I didn't feel that way until the basement. The basement, when I saw was in the basement, I assumed that there was some sexual things happening with the thing in the basement.
Right.
And that's where I got triggered once more. I was like, okay. If he shows this creature having sex with a human, I am done with this movie.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna be like he's just got
screwed.
I thought he had just had a giant octopus down there, and they were gonna go into full like tentacle porn territory.
Well, yeah, and the thing is that he told the little girl, "Oh, I'm gonna tell you what I did to your aunt before I killed her," and then they leave it up to your imagination, and then you see the goddamn octopus. So I'm like, okay, now. Okay, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, and again, remember, I watched this movie with my grandmother. I chose to watch it with my and she was very shocked by all this stuff. But
also, can you believe they were doing tentacle porn so like back in the day, like before hentai, it was happening?
You know what?
According to this movie.
Good for them. Yeah, exactly. You know what? This is another thing we need to look up. When did tentacle porn become a thing?
A thing.
Yeah, when was that popularized? This is what we need to know. Tentacle porn.
Oh god.
Very good.
We're sick. Well, flush me.
All right, Chippy. I'll talk to you later.
I love you.
Love you. Bye. Chippy. Grandmother was a good Lynch short. Yeah, I need to watch some of those old David Lynch shorts. Does anyone like cheesy rom-coms? If somebody can come in here and recommend a good cheesy rom-com, let's do it. Who else should we talk to? E. Gregory Hutto? Let's see if we can get him in. E. Gregory Hutto? Hello? Get on the...
Hello? Hello, Greg? E. Gregory Hutto?
Hey, hello?
Oh, can you hear me?
E, can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
E, get those tech issues fixed.
Hello?
E, can you hear? Yes, I hear you. Oh my god, tech issue. Tech issue boy. Are you a tech issue boy?
Hello?
Hey. Okay, he's getting flushed. He's getting flushed. Come try again later. Welcome to the Tech Problems Show, where not only I have tech problems, but everybody else does in the Discord too. What's this? Oh, this is pretty good. You ever see the movie The Frighteners? It's the best Peter Jackson movie I ever seen. That's from Bo. Yes, The Frighteners is a very good movie. With Michael J. Fox, plays some kind of a ghost hunter or something. And then what's the dude? Is it Gary Busey? Is Gary Busey or like Gary Busey's son, isn't it? The Frighteners Busey. Which Busey are we talking here? Yeah, it's like a Busey son. Jake Busey, who looks way too much like Gary Busey. Frighteners is amazing. Maybe it's his son. Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna talk more about Frighteners. We need anybody who hasn't watched The Frighteners, go watch it now. Nolte Busey. Yeah, that guy looks way too close to his dad. Galactus Caesar? Hello?
Oh.
Hey.
Am I speaking with Randy Macho Man Brown?
Oh, yes, brother. Oh, yeah.
You've been hanging and banging?
I've been hanging and banging, brother. Oh, yeah.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
Good to hear.
What up with you?
Well, I've got one problem and then a couple of recommendations.
Very interesting.
This is something I have a lot of problems
Let's hear it.
Okay. The problem, you're already taking steps to fix this, it turns out.
Ooh.
But I have historically had a bit of a problem with the banjo stinger on your soundboard.
Because it's offensive.
Well, I live in a commonly denigrated southern state.
Oof.
And as like a pandemic hobby, I actually picked up banjo, trying to teach myself banjo over here.
Who do you think you are? You think you're Steve Martin or something now?
Well, I might lean a little more towards Pete Seeger because
very good. Okay, that's cool. I like that.
The comedic chops of Steve Martin are untouchable, I think.
Exactly.
But so it's felt a little bit like a personal attack every time it comes up.
Oh.
But I haven't heard it recently, so.
Oh. Well, listen back to this. You're gonna hear it a couple times. What? So you like the bang? You like the bango? I call it the bango. Hanging and bangoing, brother.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna steal that.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough to live at a place that has a really cool screened-in back porch, so it's really nice to sit out there and pick.
What do? You pick this thing with your thumb? I don't think I've ever even seen a banjo in person. How does this work?
Yeah, some people get picks that'll like kind of tighten around your fingers, but I just use my fingers. I before this have played bass guitar, so my fingers are used to doing that kind of work.
Very good. So you're out there on your back porch doing some Pete Seeger banjo playing.
Trying to, it doesn't turn out too well, but
will you create a song and send it to us, and it'll be a Toiletist piece?
I would love to try and do that. I'm just barely stringing stuff together as it is, but
all right.
The first one I write will be a Toiletist piece for sure.
Yes, yes, brother. Well, what else?
Um,
What else? You got anything else for us, or should I give you the flush-a-rooney?
No, I got it's not exactly a horror movie. It's kind of a thriller. But
Okay.
have you seen Mandy, the Nicolas Cage movie
Ooh, good choice.
2018?
I really liked Mandy. Mandy was
It's
great.
yeah, incredible. If anyone listening hasn't seen it, you should definitely look it up. It's a trip.
You know what I like about that movie is how dark everything is. You know, like
Yeah.
the whole movie, you feel like you're in. Well, of course, the content, but also like just the way it's shot. Everything's dark, and you can kind of like barely make out what's going on a lot. And a lot of the time, it might be, you might hear somebody moaning and complaining, like I can't see what's going on. But it really served the movie like really well.
Yeah, you absolutely have to watch it in a very dark room.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like all the lights off. Like probably watch it with friends if you engage in substances. Maybe have a little fun that night.
It's a very substance movie. Like there are some movies that do a really good job of creating a sort of like a drug trip scene or like a psychedelic scene. And the part where the cult guy is sort of like, there's like trails coming off him when he's in that house. Oh man.
Yeah.
That they really did that well. That really worked.
So wild.
And yeah, man, Nicolas Cage is always just like banging out these movies, and like some of them are amazing, like Mandy, and then you're just like, what is this movie? Like he'll just do like some straight to VOD movie that's you're just like, when did he have the time to do this?
I think I've heard that's because he has made it a policy to take every offer he's given in recent years.
We should make him an offer. Like we'll just the Discord will get together and we'll write a Nicolas Cage movie, and they'll be like, you said any offer, so this movie you playing a toilet,
I think Nicolas Cage is the perfect actor to bring toiletism cinema to the mainstream.
Nicolas Cage is Charlie Kirk in Turning Point USA, the movie, or something like that.
Yeah, it's perfect.
All right, okay, I'll reach out. Before you go, what's the best Nicolas Cage movie?
Oh, I mean, Mandy's up there, but honestly, Adaptation is
Adaptation's really good. Adaptation's really good. Have you seen his Bad Lieutenant movie?
I actually have not seen Bad Lieutenant.
Go watch it. Exhibit is in it too, so go watch that.
Oh hell yeah!
And there's a breakdancing ghost in it too, so it's worth every penny.
My God. How have I missed it this far into my life?
People are saying Face Off in the chat. Of course, Face Off got to be up there too.
Face Off is brilliant. I do love that.
All right,
him playing John Travolta, playing himself. It's all very good.
All right, well, I'll talk to you soon. You gonna talk to me soon?
I had one more thing. I wanted to talk about it last week.
Let's do it.
Bandcamp is the first Friday of every month. Bandcamp waives their fees. So like all the money you spend on Bandcamp goes directly to the artist the first Friday of every month. So we missed it for April, but if you're gonna order like records and shit, do it the first Friday of May.
First Friday of every month, go on Bandcamp because they'll give it all straight to the artist.
Yeah.
I thought you were just gonna say Bandcamp. I thought you were gonna say, "Hey, I got one more suggestion." Bandcamp.
No, I'm not gonna plug my shit on Bandcamp.
I thought you were just plugging Bandcamp in general. Just say, check out Bandcamp. Yeah. Check out Bandcamp.
It's a superior platform.
I actually did. I can't remember when I grew up in Miami, and I remember I met this guy who was like, I think it was like where I worked or something, and this guy was like, he was like, "Hey, check out my website," and he just went to Craigslist. And I was like, uh-oh. This is going to get weird.
Dude,
all right.
That's not your website. That's Craigslist.
That's Craigslist, dude. Maybe he meant that like he put a post on Craigslist. Anyway, I hope that guy's doing okay.
Yeah.
He still thinks Craigslist is his website because he like listed a dresser on there. He's like, "This is my website." That's how websites work.
Was his name Craig? Was that Craig? Did
What
you
if
meet
it was
Craig?
Craig, and then now I'm like, I didn't even get what was going on. Oh, that was Craig. Damn it.
Oh man.
Oh, man. All right, well, we'll talk more about this later. And anyway,
Yeah.
Galactus, I love you, and let's talk soon.
Love you.
Bye-bye. That's a good guy right there, and we all know it. We all know it, and we're all aware of it. I love that Bandcamp recognizes the inherent ethical problem in their business model and why it's evil, and give 1 day per month to fix it. Very good. Somebody says Greg's list. Greg, guys, I'm going to be honest. This Greg thing is not working out. So maybe we'll get, I don't know, we'll give him a couple more chances. Dylan? Dylan, are you there?
Oh my God. Yes.
Dylan, what up?
Hi.
Dylan, would you mind talking to Greg for a second, or is that just too insufferable?
Yeah, I'd love to talk to Greg.
Okay, hold on, let me get... Greg, do you want to get back on?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, Dylan, what's up, dude?
Hey, Greg. I just finished my 18th shower of the day, and I'm just about soaped up and ready to go.
Oh, hell yeah. Very good. Very good. You foamed up?
I'm foamed up and soaped up and lubed up.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, dude, what's your favorite, Nick Cage movie?
Okay, we just talked about that. He's just trying to piggyback on my...
No, it's cool,
Yeah,
man.
no,
It's cool.
I really like the movie Kick-Ass.
Oh, Kick-Ass is good.
I think Nick Cage really shines through in his role, especially in the scene when he's burning in that warehouse.
Mm-hmm. You think he's a good dad? You think he plays a good dad character?
I mean, I would love to have Nick Cage as my dad, so I think he could play a dad in any movie.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Oh, what about Con Air? Do you like Con Air?
Oh my God, Greg is not
Who
really...
is that?
Have you seen the movie Con Air, where Nick Cage is like in a plane or whatever?
Oh no.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay, Greg is a difficult dude to deal with. But anyway, somebody says Vampire's Kiss in the chat. Yeah, Vampire's Kiss is really good. Vampire's Kiss. Also, there's oh, guys, you gotta look up, what's it called? What? Damn it! Shit! I know I'm gonna forget it. Okay, next time we do this show, I'm gonna play clips from a Nicolas Cage movie that will blow your socks into the toilet. Anyway, sorry, Dylan. What's going on with you?
Yeah, no, I just have to say I really like the episodes of your show where you're all dressed up and you got your hair slicked back and you got a nice suit on. I think those really make me feel a special way when I'm watching them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You should do that more often.
Okay, I'll work on it. I do,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know about you, but I'm a bit of a slob, so, you know,
me too. I completely understand.
But I'll give it a try. Do you ever get dressed up at all, or no? You just wear your little
No.
like sweatpants shorts.
You got it. You're on to me.
All right. You wear sweatpants shorts.
I wear swords sometimes actually.
All right. Very good. You got any treat suggestions? What's a good treat to eat?
A good treat, Blue Chew. I've heard Blue Chew is great.
Blue
If
Chew.
If you're hungry and you just need something to snack on, Blue Chew.
Give me a real snack. So, like, what's your go-to if you're like, let's do a sweet treat. What's your go-to sweet treat?
Go-to sweet treat is probably Oreos, and that's really lame.
No, that's good. That's a good one.
But
you unlock them? Do you do that weird emotional twist?
No.
Okay,
no.
good.
I'm not that emotional with my treats. I'm a slob like you.
Exactly.
I eat them like 5 at a time.
Yeah.
And I dunk them all in milk, so they're really gross and soggy.
Do you ever see those? You ever see those like off-brand Oreos at 7-Eleven, and they have weird
those are
flavors?
disgusting.
Yeah, they always have the weirdest flavors. It's like caramel onion with salted toffee, and you're like, who's coming up with this?
It's always called like cookies and creme or something, and not like Oreos. They're always disgusting. Yeah.
They're trying to get fancier than they are. You know.
They should have a Blue Chew edition of Oreos.
with crumbled blue up in there?
Yes, yeah.
Hell yeah.
They're always coming out with different seasons and holidays. They
Oh
should have
yeah.
a Blue Chew season.
Okay, I'll talk to them. I'll talk to them
Yeah.
about this. You got any?
Put in a word with Dave. What's his name? David Paxman.
Paxman. Yeah,
Paxton.
Paxstone. I'll talk to him about this. You hear these stories about him, right? He's a weird guy, right?
Yeah, he's definitely a pervert like you.
I would say, people throw around this word a lot, but I would say problematic. Right? He's problematic.
He's definitely problematic. He's a problematic individual.
You know who's not problematic? You.
Oh wow. Thank you.
You're non-problematic, I would say.
That just made my whole day.
All right, Dylan, you want to say anything else before you get the flusheroo?
I just want to shout out RM Brown on Twitch. Yeah.
Very good.
Go follow RM Brown on Twitch.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you soon, Dylan.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Love you. Nice guy. Nice guy. I feel like with Dylan, I feel like he was about to do a prank on me at any moment. He's got that mischievous sound to him, but he kept it cool. He kept it nice. Good guy. Classic good guy. Classic good guy. What is that movie? You guys know the anybody in the chat, what's the Nicolas Cage movie where he's wearing a fake mustache? This is gonna drive me crazy. Nicolas Cage mustache movie. What is that movie called? Deadfall. Anybody get on the chat right now if you've seen Deadfall, the Nicolas Cage movie that seems like... Did a Coppola direct this movie? Oh man. Oh boy. Nicolas Cage. Oh my god. He's a Coppola. He's related to Nicolas Cage, the director of that movie. If anybody's seen Deadfall, please get in the chat. It is one of the... I don't know how that thing even exists. It is wow. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Bulletproof? Bulletproof, are you there? We got to give Greg more of a chance. Hell, Bulletproof?
Hello?
Bulletproof, you changed your name.
Yes, well, I know. I'd forgotten I'd done it. But the thing is, somebody said some nice things in the YouTube comments, then I responded, and I thought, well, are they thinking that I'm just jumping in on somebody else's good? So I thought, well, I'd equalize them.
Very good. Doing some trickery in there. I like that.
Yeah. So how's it going? Are you doing all right? Are you keeping well?
Wait a second. Hold on. Mo Show in the chat says there is a prequel to Deadfall. It's called Southern Fury. Mo Show, if you've seen that movie, please. Oh man, I gotta find that movie. Please get in the chat. Do you know what movie I'm talking about? Bulletproof?
I don't know. I mean, the only good... Well, I wouldn't say the only good, but the best Nicolas Cage... It's not really a film. Years ago on YouTube, and I can't find it now, someone did... just cut together all the scenes in The Wicker Man where Nicolas Cage is punching someone.
Not the bees! Not the bees!
So there's just this film where Nicolas Cage turns up somewhere and just punches everyone.
Yeah, he's punching everybody. He steals that lady's bike. He's a real jerk in that movie, for sure. Holy moly.
So yes, but cheesy rom-coms, oh my goodness. Can of worms there. Have you seen Debs?
Debs? Wait, from the 90s?
I think it's early 2000. Let's have a look. 2004.
Debs.
It's like these schoolgirls they look like background characters from the film Clueless, but they're super spies, and then one of them falls in love with the main villain, and it's that kind of deal, and it's like molten strands of mozzarella cheese in a wind tunnel. It's that cheesy. But it's cute and it's sweet, and
I will say,
I quite enjoy it.
I will say, you know that I trust you, right? I trust you because you seem like one of the sweetest, people that I've ever met. But I'm telling you, on Rotten Tomatoes, this thing's got a 41%. We're looking at a 41%er right here. But it sounds like you're saying that that's sort of the appeal to it. It's a little bit of
It kind of is. It is. It's extremely cheesy, and I don't think if you don't go into it expecting that, I mean, I can understand how people would denigrate it, really. But you know, it's good. I quite enjoy it.
Okay, if I watch Debs, will you come back and talk about it? And we'll do like a Debs review. We'll be like those two puppets in the Muppets, the ones that like criticize everything. But we'll do that for Debs. You want to do that?
Just set ourselves up in a nice little theatre box and go, well, I didn't like it. Well, I thought it was all right.
Exactly. They were always cracking jokes, those two. Very judgy, those two.
Yeah. But, yeah, so, I mean, as your official, I'd like to think of myself as your official UK correspondent. It's all going mad here.
Yes,
it's all going mad. We've had the royal guy die and everybody's going absolutely loopy about it.
Wasn't that guy, not to denigrate your dude, but wasn't that guy like 500 years old?
I swear he was animatronic for the last 6 years. He died ages ago and they just picked the moment. And now everybody's going, see, for England, we're spitting in the face of Scotland. We're doing the same with Ireland. Ireland, fuck you. And now we're going mad about a dead guy that was animatronic for the last 6 years. Madness.
Are you at all? Do you feel at all bad about the death of this guy, or you don't care?
I don't care. To be honest, I do call centre work, and I was on the phone to someone, and they just said, "Oh, Prince Philip has died," and my response was, "Oh," and I felt like I needed to be, "Oh God, that's really sad," but no. And it took me back to 1997 when I turned up to work, going into the smoke room because I smoked back then, and someone said, "Oh my God, Princess Diana's died," and my response back then was, "Oh, okay, fair enough." When the guy from the Beastie Boys died, I was genuinely upset. But what?
Yeah, because that's somebody who was putting out a lot of good work. I would say like the Princess Di thing I kind of get because she was young and like had a life in front of her. But this Prince Philip guy was 800 years old. He was just like hanging by a thread. That guy.
I think the thread wasn't even there.
The thread had already gone with that guy. He was just sort of floating.
He looked like he was in a zombie film. But anyway,
bit of a corpse. That guy. Yeah.
So I need to think of a good song to play loud with because there's going to be a minute silence on Saturday, and hang that.
Oh my God! Oh, get over it. Well, you gotta let us know if you do catch that emotion and you're like, oh, I gotta do the moment of silence. You gotta come back on here and let us know if you actually did it. Okay? Sounds like you ain't doing it though.
Well, yeah, I'm not. I can be a bit too polite in the moment, and I'll probably just bottle out of it. And oh no, I'm not gonna do it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, I'm gonna watch Debs, and we're gonna talk about it next time. All right?
Absolutely, you enjoy it, but cheesy, very cheesy indeed.
well, we're both pretty cheesy. We'll have a cheese fest. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, it's got Jimmy Simpson in it. He was in what was it? The Western thing with the robots, Westworld.
Oh, he was in West. That guy? That guy's in it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm a little. My interest is piqued now. All right, I'm gonna check out Debs. You win.
Okay then. Well, yeah. Well, flush away. And is Greg there?
Oh, you want to talk to? Hold on. Greg, are you still interested in being on the show? Even? Hold on. You want to talk to Greg really quick?
Hello. Hey, it's me, Greg.
Hey, Greg. How's it going? You need to just hold your shit together a bit, love. Don't drink the bong water.
You're right. I'm freaking out a little bit. I get nervous. I feel like I got a plan, and then as the minute somebody starts talking to me, I kind of clam up.
He's really hard to understand. I'm sorry about that.
I know the feeling. You'll get used to it, Greg. But have a nice day, both of you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Greg, you got to get it together. Did you hear that advice?
Well, that person is not even from the United States, so I don't even have to listen to that.
Wow. Now we're getting into weird nationalist stuff with you.
No, I didn't say that.
All right, calm down. We got a super chat. Good night, everybody. Hi, Senor Brown. Just here sending good vibes to all you he says degenerates, but I wanted to have it denigrates. You denigrates. Love you, bye. Alexa, play Where the Hood At. I like this. When Greg becomes sentient, we are all toilets. Okay, let's take a few more talking to people. Oh, Kyle's in the thing. Let's talk to Kyle really quick. Kyle, hello?
Can I talk to Kyle? Kyle?
Hello.
Hey, dude, what's up, man? It's me, Greg, bro.
Oh man, ask Greg if or no, you are Greg. You
I'm my own dude.
I need to talk to Zizek if he's around.
Oh, we got to get Zhejian. Is he still around? Hold on, let me see if I can patch him in. Yes. Hello. You have interrupted me. I was actually writing my 4th book of the day.
Sorry, Slav.
That's okay.
So I wanted to tell you, RM was talking about snacks earlier, and I really just wanted to call in and get your take, Slavo, on a couple of snack suggestions.
Yes. Have you seen? Yeah. This is a very popular video on YouTube where there is a man. He's rushing down street. He's eating treats, shoving dogs. He's shoving dogs. And have you seen this video?
I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this film.
Do you think this is handsome, man?
Yes, it is a handsome man. That actually, I was hoping to ask your opinion on these. If you would shove these snacks I'm about to suggest.
Yes,
as you walk
please fire away your list of snacks.
Okay, the first one is going to be pickles and Ritz. So like hamburger dills on Ritz crackers.
The Ritz are on top, or the pickle is on top of Ritz.
Yes, like a little slider.
This is strange slider, but I will say that the dialectic of flavors is there for sure. Yes, I will take snack. Yes.
Okay, all right. Next
wow,
one
he's getting really. I gotta say, Kyle, he's getting really excited about this. I'm gonna have to wash that mic
he's getting
down.
Foamed up, huh?
He's getting real foamed. Okay, he likes this.
All right.
Yes, this
the
is
next
good.
one.
Usually, I will say, this show is not for me. It's very boring. People come on, oh blah blah, Nicolas Cage, that. But this is good. Yes, okay, please.
Yes, okay. All right, the next one is popcorn, like, presumably like movie theater butter or just butter popcorn with pickled jalapenos on it.
Oh yes, this you get a little a kick from the peños in there.
Yes.
Okay, this very good. Let me think. No, I say no because I will have to slow down with the eating because of the heat. You may have seen in the video, I'm shoving dogs into my face. I can't do that when it's so hot. Yeah, he keeps referencing that video. I think he's trying to get YouTube clicks or something.
He's trying to get more views on that video.
No, you don't say that to me. You make me very mad. This host of show, he says make little jokes. He thinks so funny. Okay, calm down.
Yes.
All right, do you have any more snacks for him?
No more snacks. Do you remember Raising Arizona?
Yeah, good movie.
That was a decent one.
That's a good Cage. That's a good Cage movie.
Yeah, that was a good Cage.
By the way, let's just do a quick side note here. You suggested that band to me that it has been kind of stuck in my head the past week. Prefab Sprout. Prefab Sprout. Yes.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
That one song that when love breaks down, down. Good tune.
On the parts with like when I first, or I don't even know if it was when I first discovered it, and maybe it was when I first rediscovered it a couple years ago. I don't know what it does something to me when he's on the part like it paint the town.
Yeah, when it gets to when it gets to the kind of like I guess we'll call it the chorus. Man, that guy's yeah, man, he's good. Even the little the lead up, the little the beginning part with all the bells and stuff. Man, what an emotional tune.
It is.
Anybody listening to this, go listen to Prefab Sprout, and the song is called "When Love Breaks Down." Right? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Okay. When Love Breaks Down.
Correct.
You know what it reminds me of? We were kind of talking about, I was like, oh, this kind of reminds me of like Squeeze or something, but that's wrong. It more reminds me of like Erasure and maybe like Culture Club or something like that. Like that.
Ah, yes.
You know what I mean? Like, that very like
a blend of some of that. Yeah.
It just goes right and just like stabs you right in the heart, that music.
What? So ask, I know he's busy writing right now, but
yes,
ask him to kind of break down what's going on in that song.
Yes, this song is very clear. Where love is a fall, right?
Oh, he's doing one of his routines again.
No, I have said this before. Love is like a fall, but we don't want to do the fall.
He's got like 10 routines, this guy, and he just does them. He's talking about how love is a fall, and we don't want to prevent the fall.
Oh, you've heard,
political ideologies are like toilets.
Yes, you've heard this before?
Yeah, you've said it like a million times, Zizek. You got to come up with new material, dude.
Well, how about I don't come on show again?
All right, He's getting upset now. He's getting upset.
Yeah.
We're just saying get some new material, dude. You know, that's all.
Well, I write 5,000 books per year. When am I supposed to write jokes? I'm not YouTuber.
How many books does he actually have? Like over 100?
He wrote 2 books on the pandemic, which I've been reading. I mean, they're good. He's obviously like he's one of the smartest guys out there, but during the pandemic, he wrote 2 books about the pandemic. It's like he's just always, I don't know how he does it. He does like 1 million talks. He does 1 million podcasts, and somehow
he's everywhere. He's shoving dogs into his gullet.
He's shoving. That's why he was rushing down the street. He had to go write another like 6 books.
Running from a talk to a book, or vice versa.
Well, Kyle, I have to. I kind of have to thank you, but also I'm a little bit pissed at you because that song's gonna be stuck in my head for a while.
So, oh no. Well, here's the thing: is as soon as it's you're getting a little bit tired of it, you'll get onto another Prefab Sprout song.
All right. Yeah, it went right into that other popular song that they have, which is called Cars and Girls. But
that one's so good too.
That one's really good. And guys, we give a lot of suggestions out here. Go listen to Prefab Sprouts. Very good. Very good.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Anything else, or you want to get the flusheroo? Hey, wait, give me a treat suggestion, my dude.
I did. I gave you pickles and I gave it to Slav. Pickles and Ritz.
Yeah.
And
you eat that?
Jalapeno on popcorn.
You eat that? You eat the pickles on a Ritz?
Oh yeah, dude. It's so good.
It's not getting that crackers.
Ritz crackers are like, you can eat Ritz crackers alone. They're by far the ultimate cracker.
Oh yeah, you get it. They come in those sleeves, and then you're like, I ate the whole sleeve.
Easily, yeah. You take down a sleeve easily, and then. But yeah, just some hamburger dills. I mean, if you like pickles, both of those things are great on their own, but the combo is delightful.
That's a very classy snack. I like that. I'm gonna try that, and I'll report back to you. Okay?
Yeah, give it a try. Report back. And did you over the weekend? Did you get a chance to watch any films?
I watched one film, which is called The Handmaid. Did you hear any of me droning on about The Handmaiden?
No, I missed it, but that's what I suggested.
Yep. And guess what, Kyle? Ultimate good suggestion. Winner of a suggestion. I really liked it.
It was good.
I really liked it.
Good. Yeah.
I watched it with a friend of mine.
I'll rewind after this and see what all you said. I don't want to make you get into it again, but yeah.
Did you know that it's the guy who directed Old Boy?
Old Boy. I did.
Very good. Very good.
That's actually how I found it. I think I finally was like, all right, let me see what some Korean, films are about. And of course, Old Boy is what everybody suggests. So I think I watched that and then was like, all right, what else did this guy do? That's probably how I found it.
Very good. I want to try to
Excellent
talk to
film.
excellent film. I'm gonna try to find like what other movies has that guy done, because I'm sort of disappointed in myself that I didn't know that it's the same guy.
Oh, well, so now the suggestion that will move up the list that was from me would be Burning, which is another Korean film.
Okay, Burning, but it's not the same guy.
The same guy.
All right. Kyle, flusharoo and bye-bye
All right.
too.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Good, really good guy, Kyle. We all love Kyle. Guys, it's getting kind of late, so let's do a rapid call. Corn Pop. Corn Pop, you're the final call of the night, so you better make it good, you rat.
Well, that's some pressure. Last time I was the first call. This time I'm the last call.
Oh
Let's
man,
make it good.
you're living in extremes. Greg is really getting on my nerves here. Is it okay if he talks to you really quick?
Oh, of course. I'd love to talk to Greg.
Greg, do you want to get on? Greg.
Hey man, what's up, Corn Pope? Hey man.
Greg,
Apparently
has
he's
Aaron been watching those animes?
Yeah, I am watching some of the animes. Actually, I just made it through Yu Yu Hakusho. So I'm way behind, but I am going to watch that entire series.
I got a confession to make. I actually had never seen it. People were recommending it. You were watching it, so I picked it up too. It's been good.
Ooh, you like it?
I do. It's got a very like that classic kind of, very Dragon Ball Z vibes. Like, okay, we're gonna go fight this guy, then we're gonna go fight this guy, and it's kind of like very exciting. I like the characters. They got a good dynamic. Very fun. I'm trying to learn Japanese through immersion, so I don't really know what's going on. I'm just watching it in Japanese without subtitles, but from what I can understand, it's good.
Are you picking up anything? Or are you just
you're
just staring at the images? You're just staring at the images?
Just staring at the images and trying to have it learn Japanese through osmosis, essentially.
Ooh, very, very good. Hold on, Greg wants to say something.
Hey, Corn Pope, I got a good anime suggestion for you.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Have you seen Shrek?
That's not. He thinks Shrek's an anime, is what he's saying. I'm sorry about that. He's trying.
It's an American anime, isn't it?
Yes, it's an anime.
Is it a manga? A lot of people consider it to be a manga.
I think there is a Shrek manga, if I'm not mistaken.
See?
Okay. This dude is a.
Greg knows his stuff.
Yeah, see? Everybody, you're giving me a hard time that Shrek was not a manga, and it was.
Okay. Wow. I don't know if this is going to work out, this partnership. You know what I mean?
Well, I hope it does. I'm a Greg stan.
All right. We'll get Greg. I feel like Greg is like, it's just almost too funny. Like the Greg bits, it's just like that level of comedy has never been achieved before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's making me laugh. Okay, but now that you're done Yu Yu Hakusho, you gotta jump into that movie Redline that I keep telling you.
Oh yeah, Okay, what if I watch Redline's not a series, it's a movie, right?
Movie, yeah. So it's gonna run you one evening. Can be quick in and out, but you're gonna enjoy it.
And it's the same people who did Paprika. Or did I make that up?
One of I think that sounds right. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, either way.
These things are blending in my head. I've been just watching too many Yakuza movies lately, not enough anime.
Okay, you got to give us some Yakuza suggestions too.
Okay.
But not now. I'm gonna watch Redline.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna watch.
I'll make a list. I'll make a list for you. I'll prepare it.
You be back on Wednesday, and we'll talk about Redline.
I'll try my best. I got like 5 assignments due on Wednesday, end of the semester, so
here come the excuses.
I'll try my best.
Here come the excuses.
Yeah, I'll try my best. I'll be
there.
I'll be there. You know what? I'll be there. I'll make time.
Greg's got one more thing to say before you leave. Is that okay?
Oh, of course.
Hey man, you seen Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Yeah, that's actually my favorite anime. I have a bunch of figures. I've read the manga. I've watched all the movies. I've watched the series.
What if Shrek went into one of those Avas? What do you think?
Okay.
I think the synchro rate would go through the roof. I think
Exactly.
Ava would go berserk. I think that would start the fourth impact.
Mm.
You know?
That's exactly right. Well, Corn Pope, thank you so much. I'm going to watch Redline, and I'll talk to you about it whenever you're able to come back.
Cool. Sounds good. I'm excited to hear your thoughts.
Bye-bye. Well, guys, Shrek is an Ava. That's true. Let's read some quick chats, and then, guys, we will get out of here. Please watch Neon Genesis. I have seen Neon Genesis Evangelion, and I like it. Thank you. I didn't know Slav was in his 70s. He's looking good for it. Yeah, he does look it. I would have guessed 50s. No, he's old. Let's see. Before we go, let's look up how old is Slavoj Žižek. Slavoj Žižek age. 72. Speaking of old boy, that's what we call a callback in the comedy world. The only movie I've seen with I guess he's talking about Vincent Gallo was Buffalo 66 a long time ago, and it was kind of indifferent about it. Very judgy. A lot of judgy characters in here. Well, guys, thank you for watching. And please come back on Wednesday. Come back on Wednesday. I'll see you then. You can do the chat, and you can talk to Greg. Talk to Greg. Do you want to talk to Greg? Do you want to talk to Slavoj? Do you want to talk to Mary Kate or maybe Castle?
Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.
Fetch the Ben Shapiro cutters.
Bye-bye.
Blue Chew